Have you ever had a dream that you want them to do you so bad you could do anything? That's an important message, and I think you really need to understand the underlying concerns within that message. Know what I mean? How we doing, everybody? Don't blame me for the slightly later stream. Blame Sophie, because Sophie was like, yeah, it's half 6. We got time for the last episode of the current crop of English dubbed episodes of Horizons on BBC iPlayer. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And it was banger, to be fair. It was a banging episode. Not gonna lie. Here's another positive message. Croc is out on April 2nd. Oh, fuck me sideways. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, baby. I'm lactating at the thought of playing some Croc. Hell yeah. All right, Gizmo. All right, Metapod. All right, Link's Cat. We'll do the salutes and things. It was a great final episode. Although one thing did wind me up. Just no spoilers, but someone switches out their fire type Pokemon that they're facing a grass type Pokemon with. And then when that person with the fire type then sends out their electric and flying type, they go, oh no, now that grass move isn't going to be very effective on the flying type. As if it was effective on the stupid fucking, what do you call it? Fire type. Don't. It made me so, me and Sophie both like got up from our seats like, that's, what are you talking about, mate? Literally the definition of,
get that fucking cooker on.
No, not that. Where's the other button? I don't think I have it anymore. I don't know where the button is. We'll just go with...
Oh, what a day.
Alright, double prizes!
I do have that. Okay. God damn it. Anyway. Disadvantage of the entire match, but it's not because of the starter. Because it's not the starter. Now you worry. It's so weird. So weird. But banger episode. Banger I hardly know her episode. Right, let's slow down. Let's slow down. Let's correct course. And thank the wonderful supporters of this channel, starting with the current reigning defending champions. Hell yeah. Who are Steve Lozier, the donation champion. Night Angel, the gift champion of YouTube. Timo Lord 09, the bits champion. And Bro Metapod, the Twitch gifts champion. And then our Ace Trainer Ultra members, who are Heavy Metal Mew, Sam McCarty, Typhlosion Shogun, Rachelin, Vixelation, Lemmy of Champions, Tactical Dilly, Glenn, Adrius Vale, Alex the 8T, Sophie Jane, and Micro 7er. And our Twitch Ace Trainer Ultras, who are our Tier 3 Subarunis, Bro Metapod, Rachelin, and Gears of Gizmo. They're double salutes, please, for the big boys, the Ace Trainer Ultra XLs, riding that Ace Train in first class. They are the creme de la creme, the best of the best, the brightest of stars in the sky. They are the incomparable Bro Metapod, Purple Dragonair, Toy Bonnie, Gear Overlord, Mumbai Cobra, Night Angel, Coordinator Kia, Cap Rider, Blue Malamute, and Poke Trainer Dean. Hoo-ha! 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 Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's my message for you today, you fucking bunch of beautiful people. Also, Appleton is here now, because... he's been sat in the bedroom for a while, and I just like how floppy his head is. It makes me so happy. Has he got eyes? No, no eyes for Appleton, but he does have... oh, wait, they're there! They are! I forget! I forget that's where his eyes are. The little cunt. I mean, the little bastard. Here's some salutes when Twitch stops being frozen, but this is YouTube. You fucking Burk. Right, on that note, where's the button? There's the button. Where's the game? We'll get to the game in a minute. The life-size Appleton, baby. How you doing, Flicks? Hello, Dorkachu. Have a good lurk, me lad. Where's Oh, do you think your controller's dead? I think my controller might be dead. Hang on. Which is weird because it's been in a weird charger. I should just start charging it with a cable like a normal person. Can Appleton replace Liam as the streamer? That's really mean. I work hard to maintain this level of ugly. How dare you? How dare you? Is it going to connect? Oh, we have a light on. Wait a minute. Maybe. No. This side? Are you even on the fucking thing properly? You are. So what's going on? What you playing at, love? I wonder why that's broken. Let's have a gander. What if I disable my capture card and start it again? Maybe it's got upset with me. Sometimes it does. We'll get there. Beat boot, Marty, you virtual bloody robot. Oh, that's a good start. That's a great start. Activate, deactivate. And then what happens, Daddy? Who knows? Who knows, son? We'll just wait until the capture card decides to rejoin us. We'll have a look in the OBS settings. Oh boy, wait for one of these giant little lasagnas. Ooh, lasagna. Lovely colour. Yeah, I did that. What does that mean, Liam? It means I did that. What the fuck is happening right now? Change it to something else. Right, click that, and then deactivate and activate, right? And then click that, do that, and then see what happens. Just press that button again. And then see what happens. See if you get anything. Any signal at all would be nice. Is this going to be one of those things where I kick my computer and it works? Shiny hunting Minio is really hard. No, it's not. You just battle it. You just auto battle it until your Pokemon stops attacking and you go, oh, there's the shiny. If there's 16 on the screen in the area that you are, if there's 16 Minior instead of 15, then one of them is shiny. There you go. Activate, deactivate. Why is this machine not working?
Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong, Stuart.
Let's have a gander. Let's get under the mechanism and have a ooh. Okay. That sounds like a Legends Arceus. Was I still on that yesterday? Hang on. Okay. That's okay. This is somewhat of a start. Deactivate. Activate. Oh yeah, Masuda method. I messed up. I'm working down south this week, but I bought my Stockholm stuff with me. Only forgot to bring my bloody passport. Oh, mate. That is Jubilife Village, and it's well loud. Turn that down first. Oh, God. So why are you saying no signal? You've clearly got some signal. Like, I can tell you've got signal. Yeah, mine's Levincia. Yeah, get the tech problems out of the way early. Good lord. So, capture card says... Uncool. Finally got the last shiny EV in PLA. Oh, well done. Letheon named Thistle. Now back in Violet. Wondering what I should hunt next. For Rigorath. Configure video, maybe. No. What if we go to that, and then we go back to that, deactivate, activate. See what happens there. I might have to give it some jiggery pokery. Maybe it's something as simple as unplugging the HDMI and then plugging it back in again. Yeah, it's normally something like that, isn't it? We'll see. Wicked. Can't wait to take the family on that. You're really letting the oxygen out of my tank. What's happening here then? What's going on, eh? Oh boy. It's going to shiny hunt today, then I had a nap instead. Naps are important. Naps are very important. Look, you've maybe yawned now you said nap. Let me get some G Fuel in me. It's swamp water, by the way.
Oh, wicked! Can't wait to take the family on that.
Thank you, Lemia. Right. Now we go through the system. of unplugging all of the related HDMI cables and plugging them back in again. The joy of it, there's one. And back in. Then here is another one. This hasn't come out in months. Now it has. There we go. And then back in. There it is. Watch it be an OBS problem. It wouldn't fucking surprise me. Because we've got music, but we've got no video signal. And there was an OBS update recently. What if we... Yeah, we can hear the music from the game, but we can't see the game. We're just getting the no signale, which is odd and confusing. I wonder if it's an Elgato thing. Let me open up the Elgato camera hub, because I wonder if it's an Elgato issue. On the floor, yeah. Oh, baby, do you know what that's worth? This is annoying. I might have to restart OBS. And
What have you done? Some technical difficulties?
Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. There's another thing I'm going to try. Out of curiosity, I'm going to turn on my PS5 and see. Turn it on. Yes. And see if that works. Because then we can isolate the issue. So we'll see if PS5 comes on. So it's just okay. My capture card for some reason is just not giving visuals, which are kind of important. Interesting. Okay, before we do anything, let's Google the issue. Let's Google, baby. At least the music's all right. We'll Google the issue. Why is that way? Fix that. Using a 4K program or game capture? Oh, I just use OBS as I just use it as a video source in OBS, like normal. Let's have a giggity gander. Let's see. I'd start using the game capture old program because the 4K one stopped working on me. Oh, I don't use either of the Elgato capture programs because that will create latency issues. Elgato HD 60 Pro. No video, only audio. Let's see. Got an idea. So you just watch your gameplay through stream preview? Sometimes, I either just put stream preview on a monitor, or I'll just change the input for the monitor from HDMI, from direct input to HDMI, so that I'm getting the game, like the game is going to the computer through the capture card, but it's going to the monitor through the output HDMI port. Yeah. Narrate the video for the stream. Thomas went into the station. Peep, peep. Oh, he's farted. Right, let's see. This will be interesting. I've disabled the device in Device Manager. No. Oh, it wanted to restart then. That was scary. Oh, baba booey, baba booey, baba booey. Baba booey, baba booey. Has it come back? That is the question. Do you like fish sticks? Yeah, I like fish sticks. Do you like fish sticks in your mouth? Yeah, I like fish sticks in my mouth. What are you? A fish? Hell yeah. Look at that. And it turned up. It allowed me to go back to the same broadcast, which was nice. Beautiful. I played some Legends Arceus last night. Nice. Lovely. Right, let's go to Pokemon Scarletto. Bloody hell, what a nightmare. What a bloody nightmare. My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. I'm out of bed at all. Hell yeah. Well, there we go. How is everyone then? And it's great, because I think on the YouTube, like, VOD, it'll just be like, boop, nothing happened. Nothing happened. You bish? But how we all doing? Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. You got 2 Twitch notifications and ignored them both. Appreciate you. Hell yeah. I've got an itchy nipple. I'm going to hunt a shiny because I deserve it. I deserve it hard. So let's have a giggity gander. Let's see what out brizzles we got. Out breakdowns. What we got? We got Jiggly Pussy. Nice. I should have a look at my... Because I sorted out my national decks, right? My living decks. I've sorted it into... my shiny decks now is all one spreadsheet for the national decks. I've apparently got 577 out of 1025, which is 56.3% of the Pokemon. But I have also... I decided I will go for alternative forms. So, like, I've got a section for gender differences. I've got a section for Alolans and Galar. And I've done one box for Hisui and Paldea because all their forms together don't fit a box. All the unknown forms. And then, like, alternate ones like Deoxys Attack, Deoxys Defense. But I haven't gone with all of the alternate forms because some of them I'm like... Some people list all the Hat Pikachus. And I'm like, have they ever released the Hat Pikachus as shiny? Because fuck that. Yeah, I'm doing gender variation, so luckily I've already got stupid ones like Wooper and Quagsire. And what I've done is I've counted, if I've got one of the shiny, Partner Cat Pikachu can be shiny. Oh, I'm not bothering with that shit. Fuck that. Like, that's the beauty of it being Liam's shiny form decks, is I can just go, I'm not doing that, about certain ones. Ooh, Grafai though. I think I already have it. Hello, Anonymous Axolotl. How are you doing? Actually, I don't think I do. So Grafai could be a good starting point. I don't have Grafai. I have Shroodle, but not Grafai. So I think I'll do that. If I go in that area and I search for normal types, Stantler will appear. Let's get my best friend Liam on the case. He'll help. He'll help. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do real quick before I talk to my best friend Liam? Is I'm going to go into the battle stadium, right? Hear me out. Hey, glad you're still here, Dorkachu. Yeah, poison. We'll get a lot of Fungus and Amoongus, though. Maybe normal will be better, because the normal types that appear there are bigger. Whereas if I go with poison types, I'm likely to stumble over a bunch of Fungus all the time. And Shroodle. Oh no, Shroodle will appear anyway. Let's go poison. I'm doing the best I can. I'm already frustrated because fucking stupid thing did a stupid thing. things didn't work. I did see the Lego Pokemon announcement. I saw loads of... Do you know what? I've been reminded that I fucking hate Pokemon fans. And here's why, right? Pokemon announce... Well, Lego and Pokemon announce a partnership, right? And all the sensible people go, oh, so we're getting Pokemon Lego sets, right? No worries, Corey. Take care, dude. Like, every sensible person goes, oh, they're going to be making some Pokemon Lego sets. That's very cool, very interesting. And then you get the Pokemon fans that come in and go, oh my god, this has to be a game. When is it coming out? I need a release date now. No. They're probably going to see how well the Pokemon Lego sells and then make a game of it. Kind of like they've done with all the other franchises they've paired with. They've made the sets... And then they've gone, wow, this Lego partnership with this franchise has done very well. Maybe we start making Lego sets of it. Like, maybe we start making games of it. So, like, just people assuming. Yeah, people just assume, oh, they're going to make a game automatically. Like, Lego, at its core, is not a video game company. And I think people forget this. Wonder what they do for a game? I guess it'd just be a Pokemon game in the style of Lego. Although now, the really chaotic part of me, the really chaotic part of me is like, oh my god, what if the Gen 5 remakes were Lego games and people didn't like that? And I laughed all day, every day at the people who said Gen 5 is the best Pokemon has ever looked. Yeah, Pokemon Quest was the shit blocky one. Didn't Pokemon work with Mega Blocks? Don't know. They work with Mega Stones. Way. 2 days we'll be getting Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Oh. I got put off by Xenoblade. I got put off Xenoblade by the fan base. So I haven't played any since the first one. This Pokemon community, they don't like anything. It's true. There we go. Stick that team in. Give a shit. And now I can play the GC on Friday, Saturday, Sunday streams. No one hates Pokemon more than its fans. Right, we'll battle that in a few days. Don't forget that you can register for the GC up until Thursday midnight. Right, now we'll talk to my friend Liam after we're offline. The baby is chilling. The baby's feeling a bit poorly. She went to the park today and she went a bit too hard at the park. And she fell over and she's hurt her leg a bit. So she's a bit hobbly today. So she's very much feeling sorry for herself because she doesn't realise that she has limitations. I mean, how would she? How would she know? How would they know? They're going to know. How would she know she's got limitations? She's a baby.
Cheese.
Oh, Lemia. I mean, she might want a cheese. Do you want a cheese, little one? Oh, I don't want you to do too much, though. Look at you. Oh, I see it. Hang on. Do this paw. With this paw. Yeah, I think she's got a cut between her nails. Oh, poor babe. Have another cheese. Come here. Give me your paw. No, the other one. Come on. She poorly. Poorly. Donation goal on screen. Oh, that's Moobot. Yeah, cheers, Moobot. Oh, it says it's my birthday.
It's not my birthday. I'm just dead inside.
Right, let me fix that as well. Jesus Christ, so many things to fix today. Where's my best friend Liam? He's taking ages because he's still in Yesterday's Picnic. Yesterday's Picnic is a good band name, so if anyone wants that, I expect royalties. Cool. Right, where's Moobot? Oh yeah, it's Moobot, isn't it? Right, let's do Union Circle. 5, 6, 9, 8. Boob to baby. Drive in Mika Razy. It falls down every time I jump and my tits fall out. Romeo, Romeo, saw my giant areola. And he was like, they're like dinner plates. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's bars. That's bars right there. You found out there's a locals near you. Hell yeah, dude. You're going to play some locals. You're going to make some Pokemon friends. Hell yeah. Maybe there's fit birds at your local. And that's why no one let you know. Did you see Raw? I saw that, like, I skimmed the highlights of Raw. Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? Oh, no, I actually didn't skim the highlights. What am I on about? I actually watched it because I realized at 1 in the morning, oh, Raw should be starting. And then I was like, no, Liam, it was in Brussels and it was live, which means it's happened. So then I just watched, like, I watched Cena's promo and then I just kind of skimmed through the rest. Bad news is it was 3:30 p.m. today. Good news, it happened Saturday as well. Bad news, when I'm taking my mother out for Mother's Day. And then the next weekend I'm in Benidorm. Wow, it's like you hate Pokemon. Just say you hate it, man. Where is... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, just,
In here, granted,
Hey!
it does smell.
Zachary Clemens, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. How you doing? How's your day treating you? Imagine having locals on a Tuesday? Yeah, what kind of dysfunctional system are you working with? So the goal is Grafii. The goal is Grafii. Goal is Grafii. Cena, listen, kid. Cody, and I took that personally. Yeah, right? I guess it was for junior seniors because it was like 3. Everybody, move your feet and feel united. To be fair, there are so few juniors and seniors at like Birmingham and Nottingham locals that they just end up competing against us masters anyway. They just win for turning up. Ash should have an Absol. Who cares? Ash is gone. And Horizons is way better. Like, when me and Sophie got to the end of the current English dub of Horizons earlier on, we both sat there for a second and Sophie just goes, I tell you what though, I'm really liking this so much more than the old Pokemon. I'm like, yeah, I know, right? It's so good. Ash is gone. Roy is what remains. Oh, Roy is new Ash and Roy is so much better. Poke Portal. No, Picnic. Picnic. These nuts. Oh, still can't see the table on my other game. I should probably close that game and reopen it at some point. Yeah, Roy is new Ash. Cena broke up with me and you and everyone. Yeah, right. Still like his singing. I think that'll die down eventually. Wait, what the fuck is happening? What? I don't want to keep making changes to what? Oh, okay. You need to step forward, Liam. Singing powers of my Pokemon? Oh, man, they're on about John Cena, the promo that he caught on Raw last night. If you didn't see it, I won't worry about it. Captain Pikachu is not as good as Ash's Pikachu? Who cares? I don't care. I'm not there for Captain Pikachu. I like seeing other Pokemon. Although I do love Captain Pikachu. Just because you can't go Super Saiyan like Infernape back in the day. Yeah, right? Right? How you doing, Chris? How's your day treating you? Right, this guy wants to bring green bell pepper and salty and sour. Nice. And this guy... Poor kid, when Cena ripped him a new one, he didn't know if he should have cried or laughed. Oh, bless him. He'll remember that for the rest of his life, though. And probably end up murdering John Cena. No, it'll be fine. He'll laugh it off. Oh, Marie, man, how you doing? How's your world? Your boy's got the big yawns. Drink more G Fuel. Drink more G Fuel is always good advice. Honestly, Rach, I think you'd really like it. Like, annoying kids show things aside, which is like Roy's singing and Lico's use lots of leafage is like as much as that is the generic kid show annoying bit, I'm really liking the story. Oh, Chris, you're too kind. You're too kind, lad. It's the third time I've gotten sick since January 1st. Well, stop picking your arsehole and then sucking your thumb. And you'd stop being poorly. Last time I played Scarlet and Violet, I put my winky on the back of my head and went, pizza party. Oh, I need to message my boy. Hell yeah. See my boy tomorrow. Hell yeah, my boy. Tempest. Love him. Love him. He is a good boy. Right, let's get out of here. And then what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to hard close out of this game because it needs a reset. I just picked up Quiet. You are muscular. I didn't notice if you have Dee Dee in the quest, in the cutscene, he sits in front of the chopper with the pilot clearly helping. Oh, bless the baby boy. Bless the baby boy, Dee Dee. Dee Dee is love. Dee Dee is life. Dee Dee is Christmas dinner. Just enjoyable by everyone. Jey Uso, mystery partner in Glasgow next week. Say his name and he appears. It's going to be Jimmy Uso. Clap, clap. I'd like it to be Joe Hendry, but part of me is just like, it's going to be Jimmy. Yeah, the event outbreaks have gone on for ages. I quite like it because, like, I don't always have time for them. So it's nice that they've gone, yeah, let's have them a bit longer. Right, we've got a poison sandwich on. Quite, it's probably fairly light. I don't know. You've seen the size of them gun barrels? It doesn't have that diverse of a move pool. It literally has Magical Leaf, Scratch, and Quick Attack. Because we're not doing any spoilers, are we, Jonathan? How goes the game? We just got into it. How you doing, Law? Right, where's my Grafai outbreak? So let's avoid talking about any spoilers from Horizons, because that would be a really twatty, cunty thing to do and would get you banned very quickly, wouldn't it? So let's not everyone's watched it, remember? Check your privilege. I got Shiny Recluse Mark Applin from these event outbreaks. Damn. I literally said Magical Leaf, but okay. Apparently, you're not listening to me, and I don't like that. Some Glasgow fans may boo Jimmy Uso for not being Hendry. Wrestling fans booing someone for not being the person they wanted but was never explicitly told will be there. Yeah, they're just like Pokemon fans. Tabbed out and confused when I heard my name. I would never call you a real name. No, I'm joking. I would. I have done. And you hated it. Oh, you're too big for this. You're too big for this. Whoa, why are you so aggressive? Oh. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Actually, to be fair, you're weak to poison, aren't you? So, it's fine. You'll get through it. You'll get through it, lad. For a split second, I thought you were already shiny, but you'll have big purple eyes. Find new catchphrase, I did. I'll use it later, I'm sure. Did I say that? Yeah, it sounds like me. How did the gym go? Oh, I didn't go anywhere. It was still in the same place it always is. But no, it was good. I got a good, solid pump out of it. I was very happy with how much I pushed myself because I was having a lot of self-loathing today. And I was like, do you know what? I'll just go to the gym. The rule is, if you self-loathe at the gym, you go into punish mode at the gym. Which is, it's the gym equivalent to, you know, doing self-arm with a H. But you do it at the gym instead, so it's okay because you get benefit from it instead of just, you know. So basically, what I do is every set that I do, no matter, like, if the set says to do 5 in my gym plan, I have to do 6. And if it says we do 4 sets, we have to do 5 sets. Simple as that, you know? So I managed to get, again, I've confirmed my record. I can squat 160 kilograms, which is Umanga. Yeah, because it's always nice to confirm that by doing a couple of sets. Instead of doing 10 of everything. Tendies, nuts, chicken tendies. But yeah. I've also made myself a bit smarter, I was going to say. Because what I've done, right? Let me show you this picture of my balls. No. Basically, in my... Because I use the weight machine... Not weight machine. The scales thing that has, like, body fat percentage on and stuff. But I've been smart now, look. You see, that's the starting one. That's yellow. Right? Hang on. So green for the next week means my body fat percentage went down. Red means it then went up, and then so on. So basically, I'm on track to get it back down. Back down, baby. Today I managed to get it down to 16.2, but my record, that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I want to go back to. 12.4%, baby. I need it. I need it. So I've banned myself from buying donuts because that's what's doing it. I'm fucking addicted to jam donuts. So now I'm not allowed to have them at all. Like, unless it's like an occasion. Let's say I'm out somewhere and someone's offering jam donuts. I can't buy them in because I can't just buy a bag of 5 jam donuts and go, I'll have a couple today maybe, and then a couple tomorrow. It's just like, nah, I'll eat all 5 of them in a day. And that's why my body fat percentage has gone up. I'm cursed. My bus to get home from gym or from football both go past KFC or Mackey's. Damn, the temptation. Just eat the jam donuts? No, because if I eat them, my body fat percentage goes up. And then because my body fat solely collects around my midriff, it makes me sad inside. Because all of my lovely hard work that I'm putting in at the gym suddenly doesn't show as well because I've just got this little pot belly going on. Yeah, but I found a snack that I can eat more often than jam donuts, and it gives me the same kind of, like, high. They're called blush pears. And they're just yellow and red pears, and they're fucking mint. Love them. I mean, it's caramel yum-yums at the KFC wraps. Oh, KFC wraps are dirty good. Less donuts, more muffins. I'm bluffing with my muffin. Yeah, like tomorrow I'm going to London, so like I'm likely not going to eat well, but I'm going to try and eat in moderation, you know what I mean? Like on the way down, I'll get a Mackey's breakfast, but I won't overdo it. No extra hash brown, this, that, and the other. And then on the, you know, while I'm there, I'll probably have a modest meal. Fast food industry is in cahoots with the pharmaceutical companies so they can sell us remedies for the issues associated with fast food. I don't know if they'd be in cahoots with each other, but there's probably a little bit of, like, crossover. Just hungry for donuts now. Donut these nuts, am I right? I probably am. So when you go in London? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. 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 Jam that jam donut. Jam that jam. Jam that jizz. They pray for our sickness, the bastards. I mean, you say that, but would you rather pharmaceutical companies didn't exist? So then when you got unwell, you just died. Like, I mean, I get it. I get it. The pharmaceutical industry as a whole is very predatory. But also, would you rather them not be there at all? So then you just have no remedy for any illnesses? I don't know, man. Oh, mate, Ben Starr. You saw that thing that I reposted it as well on my Instagram story. That Ben Starr thing. I just sat there and watched the whole thing. And from the start, I was like, I know this is an ad. I know it's paid for by Square Enix, and it's not actually anything Ben Starr's, like, made. But I'm going to watch this whole thing. And I just sat through the whole thing like, well, that was successful. Those raps are well Moorish. I have to force myself to behave and shed some of the extra weight because the lifting is good. I need to be lighter for the likes of monkey bars. Ah, valid. Make sure you post it. Then I saw it scrolling, was just enthralled. Listen to that man all day. Oh, mate, right at the start when he just holds up Final Fantasy VIII, and I was just like, yes. Because that's one of his personal faves anyway, and I'm just like, yes, good lad. Good fucking lad. I think the mini wraps we're on about with KFC, are we? That's what I'm on about, like the little supercharger wrap. The flaming wrap. Which I know my body hates because my body hates spice. Like, my stomach does not digest spicy food very well. But I'm still there like, flaming wrap? Maybe? Yum yum? Tasty? And then I die inside for days, but it's so worth it. But I must behave. Behaving is hard, man. Chest day tomorrow. Titty day! Hell yeah, girl. Work them titties. Do. Monkey bars or the half pipes. You have to run up and mutter obstacles. Honestly, I love any of the raps or the double down. The double down's really nice. Although, I do break tradition. I do eat the double down with a knife and fork. Because it's just so much easier. Because the thing is I wear contact lenses. And the last thing I want to do is accidentally rub my eye with supercharger sauce on my finger. Even just traces of it. I just think that would be death. That would be the equivalent to death. I don't think so, but, you know, just watching a lot of documentaries of how companies get their start and everything means nothing, I guess. I won't worry about it, Rach. This, you know... I think you know what my opinion on... on people is. You know what I'm getting at. I don't even need to say the words, and Rach is like, I know exactly what you're talking about, and I agree. Yeah, the little uns being little uns, right? Can you just kill this flamingo? Flamingo. How about that Paldean Tauros event in Pokemon Go, though? That's got my ears up. Hell yeah. Also reminded me, with me doing, like, the alternative forms decks and, like, stuff like that, it means that I need to get one of each of the Tauros shiny now. And I'm just there like, oh, boy. But I'm super lenient on it now as well. Like, I don't care if they're all caught in Scarlet. I can catch them in any other game. So, to finish Gen 1 and stuff, I might jump on Let's Go and stuff like that. Did anyone think of say, can we kill these kids? I would never kill a kid, and I'll tell you why. That's because I wouldn't want to go to prison because of a kid. Like, I can't think of anything more shameful. I mean, there's a lot more shameful things, but that's pretty high up there, do you know what I mean? I'm alright. Diaper boy, how you doing? Yeah, I also wouldn't want to go near one. I mean, most people that know me well enough know that children aren't allowed in my house. And when people hear that, they're not like, oh, are you on some kind of watch list or something? It's like, no, they're not welcome. They're literally not welcome. My best friend in the world, who I have known since I was 4 years old, which was 32 years ago, told me his son was going to be born in a few months' time. And the first thing I said to him after congratulations was, just know I'm not babysitting it. Well, children aren't allowed. Why is that even? Because I fucking hate them, dude. That's why. I don't like how disliking children is seen as taboo. Yeah, like, I think it's one of those where disliking children isn't taboo per se. It's more that you've got to know the difference between the people who want to talk to you about disliking children and people who already have children and love their children and don't dislike children. Like, do you know what I mean? Because, for example, right, I've got a friend, and my friend's name is Rach. And my friend Rach has a daughter, and my friend Rach loves her daughter more than anything else in the world and wouldn't trade her for anything. Now, I'm not going to sit there and talk to Rach for hours on end about how much kids fucking annoy me, how they all make me feel disgusted whenever they're near me, and all that shit, because that's not the appropriate audience for that conversation. So when I talk to my friend Rach, I will be respectful and be like, oh, how's your kiddo? And, you know, she'll tell me about stuff kiddo's done, and I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, I'm glad for you. Happy for you. I don't have to fill that conversation with, by the way, I fucking hate children. Get away. You know what I mean? So I think it's about knowing your audience when you talk about stuff like that. So it's not necessarily taboo. It's more like there are people who are going to think oppositely to you on that scenario, and lots of them, because people disliking children are still a minority, you know. And it's like, get away is crazy. So it's one of those where it's like, we have to remember that we're the weird ones, because remember, biologically, to be fair, if I didn't already have a kid, I wouldn't have one nowadays. I mean, in today's society, I wouldn't blame you. Like, Jesus Christ. Would you be scared of a child? No, I'm not scared of them. I'm just grossed out by them. I'm more disgusted by them than anything. And irritated. It's less of a fear and more of just a general disdain. Yeah, it's not phobia. Although that does remind me of that one scene from Peep Show. Well, you know, I've always been a bit of a pedophobe, I suppose. Oh, yeah. Somehow I've always known. Do I hit him? Wait. Phobe. Pedophobe. Wait a minute, Jeremy. What did you think I meant? Oh, I thought you were saying like you were some kind of mega pedo. You thought I was saying I was a mega pedo, and your response was somehow you've always known. I fucking love Peep Show, man. Yeah, annoyance is a good word. Yeah, general ick. Realize that next year is going to mark 10 years since the Sun and Moon games were first released. I appreciate you being here, Play Button Pony. But you don't have to say everything out loud. God damn. We're all falling apart inside. And you're telling us that? God damn. How you doing, though? How's your day treating you? Other than having an existential crisis. Do. How you doing, Mom Water? What's happening? Traveling with my first partner Pokemon pre-Marina. How nostalgic. The fact they said first partner Pokemon, though, sounds like they were a Pokemon Company plant. Yeah, thanks for the reminder, friend. Yeah. No, it's not the Sun and... Oh, my God. You have to listen, man. They said... They literally said, I just realized next year will mark 10 years since the Sun and Moon. Next year, 2026. That doesn't mean it's the Sun and Moon anniversary, unless you're celebrating the 9th anniversary, which isn't until later this year, technically. Kiddo does feel better, but stayed home today because she's not 100%. That's a good shout. Wait for the bug to leave. I got here, he said Ben Starr had an ad on Instagram. I had to go watch it. It was the best ad I've seen in a long time. Oh my God, it's so good. Honestly, Leaf Tenant. I think I'll put Ben Starr on my list alongside Bradley Cooper and Michael Fassbender. They're on my list. Do. Boop, boop. Isn't the Sun anniversary just New Year's? Way! You with your Gregorian calendar. My kid is a year older than Sun and Moon, bruh. So, shiny hunting Grafai? No, I'm actually just running into regular Grafai because it's a hobby of mine. How you doing, Ryan? How's your day treating you? Come on, Grafai. Remember when she was 4 and you were just joining streams? She said she was 3! I already had to come to terms that she's turning 10 this year and is... So far so good. Hope the day is treating you good too. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate. I mean, I had a lot of capture card issues at the start of the stream, so not ideal, but nothing a computer restart didn't fix. Remember what we said about not saying everything that comes to mind? Comes to your what? Oh, shit. Typo police gonna get you. He said she was 3. Well, I found it greatly hilarious, so thank you. At least this game has crit captures. No, crit captures suck. Again, another minority opinion Liam has. Crazy, I know. Brave statements only in this stream, but I don't like that once you get to a certain point in a Pokemon game, I think it's once you've caught that species, every capture is a crit capture. There's no suspense anymore when you shiny hunt. Because if it shakes more than once, you're like, oh, so the Pokemon's breaking out then, guaranteed. Someone made an eye appealing to look at. I mean, you say that until you see his drippy finger and he's like this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. It's a bit sus to me. Next year will mark my 10-year anniversary of being Community. I didn't know you were a sitcom. God damn. 6 seasons and a movie. Bam. We were laughing at a community clip the other day. It's the one of, it's the one where Troy sneezes and he just goes, "It's you." And then Jeff's just like, huh? Troy sneezes like a girl and he claps back with, "Oh yeah? Well, how about I pound you like a boy?" That didn't come out right. Fucking love it. Kid's gonna outgrow you. Quick captures don't always happen. No, they don't. But the problem is if they do, then you know you've caught it. If they don't, or if they don't happen, then you know you haven't. And I'm just like, I miss the days of like, hey, you can get like 3 shakes of the Pokeball and there's still a chance the Pokemon isn't caught. That adds suspense. But the crit catch thing just removes the suspense because the minute you see it's not a crit catch, you're like, okay, prepare for the next ball. But the worst part is if it is going to be 3 shakes and escape, even though you know it's not going to catch because it's not a crit catch, you then still have to wait through the entire animation of 3 shakes and then it breaking out. Know what I mean? 10:25 and I've never felt such existential dread in my life. Oh, mate, wait until your favorite celebrities all start dying. Because that's fucking wild. Notification I got. Steak and what day? Oh, I didn't change it from the 14th. But, yeah, on the 14th of March, it was steak and blowjob day, but I keep forgetting to update that. How you doing, though, Rival? What's happening? Doot, 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 doot. Wait until your former... Wait until your former favourite YouTubers turn out to be awful people. Well, luckily, I won't, at least. Earlier, I was farming roly-coly cold. No sandwich and a shiny appeared. Nice. Ooh, what TM were you trying to make with roly-coly cold? Must be a reason. What was the reason? Because that's very specific. I saw the trailer. Oh, there's a trailer for Happy Gilmore 2. Nice. I'll check that out later. By the way, for people that know, when do new episodes of Daredevil Born Again come out? Because I went to watch the other night. I was like, oh, I'll finish watching the end of episode 3 because I hadn't finished it, and then I'll watch episode 4. And then I watched the end of episode 3, and it came up with the screen of, you will also like the original Daredevil series. And I'm like, wait, where's episode 4? And I realized it wasn't out yet. And I was like, oh shit. Guess I'm watching One Piece live action again. No TM, just farming coal so I don't run out. Fair play, yeah, yep. You know what? Valid. No, well, since it's live, unfortunately, I just have to stop by since I got some stuff to sort out. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm glad to hear you're doing well, though. Good luck with whatever it is you need to sort out. But yeah, I'm doing the best I can, as always. Are they not Wednesdays? I don't know, because I thought it had been out for a lot longer. Oh, it's just a teaser for Happy Gilmore? Oh, teaser? I hardly know her. But, you know, I'll have a go. Filthy boy. Filthy bastard. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Come on, Grafii. I'm looking to fill my Pokédex. Give me some of that sheen. Funny watching people say you were my childhood to YouTubers at EYC and then proceeding to have an existential crisis. Mate, honestly, people come up and they're like, bro, I was like 12 when I started watching you. Now I'm in college and I'm like, ah, the pain. New Daredevil should be today. Oh yeah, because if it's on Wednesdays, then yeah. Oh shit, I'm not going to be able to watch it. Unless it comes out at bang on midnight local time, but I don't think it comes out until like 8 a.m. our time. Why is it always Minecraft YouTubers? Well, I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of other YouTubers that have been bad people. Don't worry. I mean, do worry, because, good lord. Teaser trailers are odd, aren't they? A trailer for a trailer. Oh, yeah, I don't know when teaser trailers started being a thing. But I'm very much in the mindset of, like, teaser trailers annoy me because it's like, oh, have you seen the new trailer? And I'm like, the 20 seconds they showed you that might not be even in the film because it's a teaser. So, like, what's the point? Yeah. No, teaser trailers are, like, they're noticeably shorter than trailers, really. Like, teaser trailers are more of just an announcement of, by the way, just in case you didn't know, this is a movie that's being made. And I'm just there like, show me a trailer. Don't show me something shit. How much I dislike the early game of Scarlet and Violet. Do you know what? I'm getting to the point with Pokemon where I'm like, I feel like you can say it for any Pokemon game. I forgot how much I dislike the early game of everything. Like, go and try and play Sun and Moon again from the start. Go and try and play Gen 5 again from the start. Trust me, it fucking sucks. Try and play fucking Diamond and Pearl from the start. Try and play Red and Blue at all. Yeah, to be fair, not just Pokemon games as well. Trying to play Metal Gear Solid 5 without all of the upgrades, and you're just like, I miss when I had the upgrades. Gen 5, the pinnacle of the Pokemon games. Yeah, according to a bunch of dumbasses on Twitter, oh, it's the best Pokemon has ever looked. And I'm just like, look at this fucking Psyduck right now. Look at this lovely, happy Psyduck boy. And you're telling me that he looks better in Gen 5? Bruh, this guy is so happy. He's so lifeless, they said. You don't want to react. Oh, he did react. Look at that. Lifeless. Miss and I can't just Fulton everything? Yeah. Playing Red and Blue at all is a Herculean feat. I feel like it, man. And I played the original. Like, I should have such nostalgia goggles when it comes to Red and Blue. I should be like, no, but they're timeless. But you go back and try and play them. And I'm just there like, this is dull. This is boredom. Void of emotion, soulless for my money. It's pixel art all the way, but that's what floats your boat. Wait, he looks devoid of emotion. Did you see the bit where he got happy and flapped his arms and smiled? How is that devoid of emotion? Brev! There's no point straight up lying when we all saw it. What's Max barking at? Max, what's going on? What's he doing? Bruh. Look at my tiny Blastoise. Oh, look how devoid of emotion he is. So emotionless, the poor boy. Go to sleep. EP boy. EP boy. Now be Angie boy. So devoid of emotion. Pixels were good, but the Gen 5 pixels were awful. Gen 5 was awful. A return to pixel art for a side game? Maybe, but I wouldn't want the main series to go to pixel art. That'd feel like such a big step back. You know what I mean? Probably not. The face just made me go, "Aw, how is that soulless?" I know, right? Who knows? Maybe when they do Gen 5 remakes, they can just do it in pixel art. And then the Pokemon community who say that Gen 5 is the best Pokemon's ever looked will then complain, why didn't we get a 3D Gen 5 remake? Because Pokemon fans are never happy. I've read Nemona's dialogue so many times. I'm like, shut it, please. I don't care about your dialogue. Yeah, exactly. For me, I love Gen 4. It got me back into Pokemon and a return to my fave Gen, but Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet have been great. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We have way more idle animations than we did back then. I mean, this is the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure... Huh? What? Yeah? Hang on. Oh, you have, yes. Sounds good. Cool. Thank you, bub. Where am I? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah. Oh, and like, I'm pretty sure if Joe's about, he can attest. Like, every Pokemon that's in this game has like tens of idle animations now. Like, I can't remember if it's like 50 or 60 or something, but they've all got like, for each Pokemon model we have, they've got a whole bunch of different animations as opposed to, they're in this pose, but then they switch to this pose very slightly and then back again, which is what we had in the sprite era. Huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Some Gen 5 sprites turn into a mess of pixels when they move. Even worse when the game decides, hey, you know how these like 10 frames per second sprites barely move? What if we zoom in on them as well? And you just like, don't zoom in on them. That was one thing I really didn't like in Gen 5 was like every time you like hovered over a Pokemon to do the move, it'd zoom in on that Pokemon. And then when you go to target a Pokemon, it'd zoom in. If I may give my opinion, I think the limitations of the sprite era made the attempts animation look really cool. And 3D, it's harder to make things come to life, so there's always that. I mean, I guess, but I don't get what part of you doesn't see these Pokemon as looking like they've come to life. I don't know how I don't know how fair that statement is as well. The limitations of the sprite era made any attempts at animation look really cool. Not really. Because as a game, right? You look at other games that came out the same time as Gen 5, right? And look at the animation, even in sprite-based games, right? And you look at the animation of those and how good they looked. And then you look at Gen 5 and it's like, this counts as animation. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. We're really stretching the definition. Models looking so good, Scarlet Violet's what a cub bum that ZA isn't using the same model textures, but hey, I can live with it. Yeah, exactly, because you're a grown-up. And a grown-up goes, hey, that didn't quite look like I had envisioned, but you know what? It still looks cool. I'll play that. Essie has joined us. She is busy. But it's almost as immersive you can be on a mainline game, because everything is more cohesive and looks like a world Pokemon actually live in. Yeah. I could see an argument for the Gen 6 and 7 being rather lifeless. Oh, yeah. Like, the 3DS ones needed improvement. Like, I'm not going to sit and defend the 3DS ones because, yeah, it was great to have Pokemon in 3D, but you could very much tell it was the first attempt. You know? For the main series, at least. The only good thing about Gen 5 is Electros. Yeah, its sprite is better than 3D animation because they just can't seem to understand. We want him to sit on the ground. Like we'd seen for so long. Where's my best mate, Liam? 3230. You see the Gyarados side-eye in the ZA trailer? How is that soulless? I know. People will say anything they've heard on Reddit. Well, as someone who lives in a 3D setting, it's easy for me to see when things look off. Oh, so the rest of us don't. I miss myself more because I have no expectations for them to look lifelike. I mean, as someone who also lives in a 3D setting, I just don't have ridiculous expectations for Pokemon to look lifelike because we don't want our anime characters to look lifelike. We did that in Detective Pikachu, and if we had a full game of that, Pokemon, it would literally not be able to run on any console. I don't think people understand. If we had a game with the graphics of like, let's say a Death Stranding kind of graphics, which is what people seem to want, right? Every Pokemon and every form, you're talking like 1,500 individual character models, plus the shiny palettes for them as well. Putting those into one game would just it'd make the PlayStation 5 explode, you know? And you want it to run on the Switch or the Switch 2? Crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Gen 5, and I enjoy playing them, and I will continue to play them again in the future, but, like, I can't get on board with these people that are like, Yeah, oh, 2D's so much better. I wear those red and blue glasses to make my world 3D. God damn. God diggity damn. Right. We need to picnic with my best friend Liam. Can he see tables now? He can see tables again because I restarted his game. I say Pokemon's Pokemon Pixel art, not it's awesome. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, Law. Like at least you're not out here being like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet is unplayable. I've had that. I've had people tell me it is quote literally unplayable. And then your boy is just like literally unplayable. Oh, okay. No. We'll have to do that in a minute. Woo. Okay. We'll do that in a minute. God damn it. I can't even be pedantic. Remembered the Steal It line will debut and go tomorrow. That's true. Debut in D's Nuts. Oh yeah, Scarlet Violet is unplayable. Then how are millions of people in the post game? Yeah, exactly right. Unbelievable scenes. Oh, the baby boy's here. But he's just chilling. Do. Oh, drink your tea, lad. It's been an hour. This is true. I thought you meant Steelix. I had a moment then. I was like, wait a minute. And then I was like, oh, because I don't like saying the other name. While we're on the topic of me not liking to say the other name, anyone that's watching Horizons, have you heard how much Fuecoco says the naughty word? Oh, there was a moment. There was a moment in Horizons in the last couple of episodes. I can't remember what. Which one? But Penny, at one point, says that the Explorers are a shady organization. But me and Sophie both thought she said, God, they're a really shitty organization. She said shitty, for sure. And we were just like, hang on. Did she just say shitty? Yeah, Thievel's the second Evo. Y'all don't hear Fuecoco's cry the way I hear it then. That's fine. It must be a me problem. I'm just saying, a lot of the time, Fuecoco's cry sounds like a word I'm not allowed to say. Cynic Clavel has an accent, which actually makes sense. Because when I, the word being, a word, are you fucking stupid? If I say there's a word that I'm not allowed to say, how the fuck do you think you're gonna get me to say it on stream, you fucking dumbass? Why are you so dumb? Stop being dumb. I raised you better than this. Come on. Jesus Christ. I really need to start uploading again so people can hear me say use your noodle more. Because good lord, some people are not using theirs. And one of my dogs has let out one of the worst farts I've ever smelt from them. And it makes me want to die. Do. Here we go. Back to the place we were at. How you doing, Sophie Jane? She's got them out. She's got them out. The webs are on show. Webbing. God damn. Is that... Which one of you three is that? Christ on a bike. Ba-ba-da boop boop ba-doopy. Are we all tonight, apart from not using noodles for words we won't say on stream? We're doing alright. I had some technical issues earlier, but they're sorted now. Oh, a Raichu raid. Hello. Now, is this the right direction? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It is. Might have figured out a person to do my underbus sternum. Sternum tat. Oh. Is it someone I know? Because I think I know some tattoo people. Here's my dude. I actually remembered your preference for that Pokemon's name. You did. Robbit. Robbit is what I call it. Hell yeah. Underboob. Be locally to me. Oh, local yokel. I don't think you're supposed to say yokel, but I've done. Because it makes me think of eggs. And I like eggs. Ba-da-ba-ba. Robbit just made me think of a frog. Robbit. A naughty frog who steals. Final touch-up's finally booked in for the tat. Hey! The Metapod Cyndaquil tattoo arc will soon be complete. I am all for it. Hell yeah. To be fair, though, it is a banging tattoo. As it goes. Can I get a... Let's do it. Free Shavakadu for dragons, Sani. Yes, avocado is for dragons. Naturally. Meant to be a while back, but appointment moved a few times. Ah, it's valid. These things do happen. These cheeks be clapping. What? Let's find me a graphite. God, do you remember you had to constantly run into random encounters in the past? I'm so much more an advocate for overworld shiny hunting than anything else. Doodly, 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 doodly. Find me what I need. I get a peace symbol on me to signify the commitment towards peace. Fair play. See, I'd be clever about it. I'd get a little pot. Like a little bowl with some peas in. And I'd be like, that represents peas. Alright, you little shit. How loud. Little man using his big boy voice. Just one piece. One piece. Come aboard and bring along your hopes and dreams. Do 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 do. Beans. Oh no! For a split second, I thought I saw it. Need to DM them, discuss what needs to be done. Better than the rough sketch I have in the price. Valid. Damn. What do you think the One Piece is? I don't know, mate. I haven't watched enough of the series yet to really have an estimation. I do have a sinking feeling. Ha, get it? Pirates, sinking. I have a sinking feeling that it's going to be underwhelming at the end. Like, if they ever do, whenever they decide, oh, look, they're finding the One Piece, it's going to be something super fucking underwhelming. There's an anime cum called The One Piece. The anime cum. Wonder if they actually have a method of shiny hunting like the picnics in Legends EA. They might do. Or they might just have massive mass outbreaks like in the other Legends game. Which I still don't think I have the hang of. I still don't fully understand. Or maybe it's just because I'm really bad at constantly getting caught by the Pokemon. Maybe I need to make more stealth spray. Because, like, I hate when you get to a certain point in the massive mass outbreaks where you've got rid of a group of Pokemon or you've caught the 4 Pokemon that are there, and then every next one that spawns just spawns with an aggro meter at you. So you're just there like, this Pokemon doesn't know I'm here, but the game's just gone, oh no, it knows you're here and it's angry. And I'm like, how? It just spawned. It doesn't make sense. And then I get all flustered and I feel like I don't utilize my time in the massive mass outbreaks properly. Bring back the shiny noise at least, or at least the sparkles. Thank you, Sophie Jane. They did... The day they announced the Straw Hats are going to find the One Piece, holy shit, the frenzy will occur. I kind of hope that they don't announce it like that, though. Imagine them being like, the Straw Hats are going to find the One Piece. Like, that would be proper... That would be a proper spoiler, and I would hate that. I'd hope it would be more like, the series is coming to a close. You'll see the grand conclusion, and then it could be that they all just die. Trying to get the One Piece. Oda wouldn't let them. Good. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Kill Usopp at least. No, I like Usopp. Kill Chopper and Robin. Feel sad if ZA doesn't bring back Pokemon Ami. Let me feed my Giratina cupcakes again. You mean Pokepuffs? What's wrong with Robin? I just find her well boring. What did Chopper do? Shouted every word he's ever said in the most high-pitched, shrill, horrible little voice I've ever heard. When it gets close to that in the manga, you want to be very careful on socials. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Because dickheads will fucking spoil every 2 seconds of it. My belief is that when they get to the location of the One Piece, it's just going to be like Gold Roger's ghost will just be there. And it would be like, the One Piece is just a place where I struck a deal with some spirit person that I can belong here for all of time. And if someone were to find it, I would give them my greatest piece of advice on how to be the best pirate. And it would be really shit like that. And then they'll all die. Just on the spot of frustration. It'll never end. It's going to be a generational thing passed on from Oda to his descendants. Does he have descendants? We normally just call them children if it's just like one generation. Why did I walk in on Liam being a pirate? I can't tell you this. Think about the whole wild zone thing, the planet Vizier. What kind of environment would they have for Honedge? A dark alley like a mugger? I mean, you got to remember, in Sword and Shield, Honedge just lived in the grass. And in original X and Y, Honedge just lived in the grass. So realistically, in an environment where you find Honedge, it could just have grass. So there's that. I think I might be a dummy when it comes to Charcadet. Why? What happened? Did you do what I do to annoy people and pronounce it Sharkaday? Sharkaday keeps the doctor away because you'll be dead. You find the One Piece, just a Spanish guy called Juan Pisca. Oda married a Nami cosplayer, no lie. But that doesn't answer the question of does he have kids, though? Like, I'm going to marry Sophie this year, but I'm still never having kids. The idea of people using Honedge for muggings is really funny. I like the idea of people using Stonjourner for muggings. Because it's like, where are you going to run? You got a big fucking wall behind you. You shiny hunting? I bloody am, Cairo. How you doing? What is the Robin slander? I don't know. Maybe I just haven't seen enough of Robin yet. But so far, all I know is that she's well boring. Everything she says just has this boring, dulcet tone to it. And I just don't really care for it. Even when she's saying something that's supposed to be really fascinating about the history of the world and the poneglyphs, I'm just so bored by her line delivery. Like, I guess she's a nerd, but, like, nerds can show a bit of fucking excitement once in a while. Why'd you hate your dog, Marty? I love your dog. When you getting mugged by a horde of Stonjourner surrounding you in a formation of Stonehenge? Robin from what? Robin from Batman, obviously. No, One Piece. We've literally just been talking about it. You like Robin eventually, at least more than Chopper. Yeah, I don't think Chopper, like... I feel like Chopper's not going to grow on me. Yeah, everybody tread carefully. We literally not long finished Skypiea, and it's been a couple of months since we've been able to watch any One Piece. Because other shit's been going on. Because he bites me and it hurts and we can't figure out how to stop it. I don't get it. Because how come he doesn't do it to Joe? Chopper does grow. Yeah, every time he eats the Rumble Ball. I get it. The same people who are shitting on Robin will be fascinated by William Shatner. I'm the people shitting on Robin. What do you mean? I'm not fascinated by William Shatner. What does this mean? What? What? Why are those... Why is... What? I don't get where William Shatner comes into this. He does do it to Joe sometimes. He took Joe's Vans as he was wearing them. Holy shit. Want a shiny Kamala? That'll be my next shiny hunt. I hate to be that guy, and I will be that guy. There's no such thing as shiny Kamala. What you're looking for is a Kamala with a shiny log. Same line delivery style. Well, there you go. I don't enjoy William Shatner's delivery style. And the only thing I can think of him being in is Star Trek, and I don't really care for it. So your theory is proven wrong. Just finished Skypiea. As far as I'm aware, yeah. Misunderstanding on my part? Yeah, big time. The fuck? Judgy. Boy, don't know Star Trek. I don't know Star Trek, you're right. I know you love it, Sophie Jane. Someone has to. It just isn't me. The log has a subtle face on it. What if the log is a parasite controlling the Kamala? But it's just a theory. A jizz theory. Hey, there's plenty of people who don't like Star Wars. Some people call them Star Wars fans. Fucking hell. Can't name a single character from Star Trek. Oh, I can. I can name Picard. I can name Uhura. I can name Scotty. I can name Worf. I can name Data. I can name Kirk. Spock. Yep, that's one. No one hates Star Wars more than Star Wars fans. Actual factual. Imagine if Kamala gets a Mega Evolution. It's just the log that transforms like Mega Kangaskhan. I would live for that. Gets an ability called Wakey Wakey, which is like Insomnia, but it's still technically comatose, so like it still can't be, it can't be status at all. Yeah, just give another Pokemon good as gold. Yeah, why not? But it'd be funnier because it's called Wakey Wakey. Eggs and Bakey. You tend to not like Star Trek, but we know what you're up to. I don't know what that means, I'll be honest. Like, I don't pretend to not like Star Trek. I don't get anything out of that. It's just not a show I care for, you know? And that's probably because I've never given it enough time, but like, you know. Deep Space Nine was the most underrated. Oh. Daddy bikes it on my face. No one hates Marvel more than Marvel fans. Also, what the fuck, that Kamala evolution with only the log changing his gold? Yeah, right. That's Cairo said that on Twitch. I can't take the credit for that. But that idea is straight up fucking fire right there. They painted a river near my house green yesterday. Oh, did they just dip some green paint in the water? Because that's a bad idea. Can't be good for the fish. Do. How did they archive that? I don't think they archived the river. I think they achieved something, though. Oh, St. Paddy's Day. They threw away Shamrock Shakes. Use Shrek piss. I tell you what doesn't taste like Shrek's piss. This Shrek Swamp Water G Fuel. It tastes like a Mai Tai. But for me, because I have never tasted a Mai Tai and never will, it tastes like oranges, and it's very lovely. There's pool dyes. Bro. My ties are so good. Oh, I bet you got some lovely ties in your wardrobe, yeah. I put Bewitched on at Zumba and everyone laughed at me. Wait, why did they laugh at you? Say you will, say you won't, say you'll chew on my scrote. That's a banger. What a Mai Tai? I think it's a kind of cocktail. So like, you know, roosters, people drink them. It's really crazy. I want to rewatch John Carpenter's The Thing recently. Top 50 films of all time, in my opinion. Absolutely adore it. Wait, you want to rewatch it soon, or you rewatched it recently? Because I feel like that doesn't make a lot of sense. I want to rewatch it recently. I do want a Wii though. That's a good point. Kamala's Mega just makes the log a jetpack. Its ability rise and shine, and it becomes a flying type. Stop. That's amazing. Get more form wear, but now got to wait till I hit peak body build. Your body's changing again. Valid. How you doing, Blackwoman? What's happening? Hey, how hard is it to find a Grafai that is a Shine Eye? Shine Eye. Bombastic Shine Eye. Near you lads over here, you'll have big purple eyes and a mildly different colour scheme. That'd be nice. I like to watch my favorite movies once in a while. Oh, valid. Oh, so you mean you haven't rewatched it yet, but you would like to? It's just, I just never heard someone use recently after I want to rewatch something. Because normally recently is like an indicator of like past tense. So like, oh, recently I rewatched. Because recently means like in the recent past. So you used future tense for I want to. And then you used past tense for in the recent past. Wait for the Minecraft movie. I can, because it looks like it's garbo. And I've seen so many responses from Minecraft, like actual Minecraft fans who are like, yeah, the blocks aren't the right size, or those humans are actually giants, and shit like that. I don't know if SpaceX Crew 9 are actually returning to Earth now. Oh. I didn't know there was a stranded SpaceX Crew 9. Are they returning to Earth slowly and safely, or are they returning to Earth in a great horrible fireball? Because one of those is going to be better for Elon's reputation, and one of them isn't. Then again, he's not really doing much for his reputation lately. Slowing and safely. Ah, well, that's good at least. At least no lives are lost. So there's a new Final Destination movie coming out? I know about Until Dawn, but what? I thought we were done with Final Destination. God damn. Imagine if Kamala got a bunch of evolutions. They're all based on different sayings for people waking up. Well, one of them becomes a grass type, and it's just called Morning Wood. My nephew wants me to take him to see the Minecraft film. That's his dad's issue. I took him to Sonic 3. That was better. Sonic 3 was a banger. I think the Minecraft movie is going to be really funny and ridiculous and stupid, and probably intentionally. I think it's going to underperform. Even though most people have low hopes for it, I think it's still somehow going to disappoint. Maybe squirm for obvious reasons. Set a tattoo parlor or piercing. Oh, shit. Guess after... Yeah, true. I guess after the Nazi salute, and Trump Musk is kind of a... He's not a cancelled celebrity. It's not quite the same as people going, this guy's a bad person. We should probably not follow his content anymore. Not Trump. Looking, Musk's more of a... Oh, no, he's just publicly being a dickhead. And he's just sided with the biggest dickhead in America, a.k.a. their president. And somehow weaseled his way into the fucking White House. Yeah, the Emoji Movie did bomb. How's your day been? Oh, it's not been too bad. I wish I'd got more done, but I went to the gym at least. And that was pretty baller. The trailer involves a particular piercing that I have. Oh my god, is it a clitoral piercing? God damn. God damn. He's not a cancelled celebrity, he's just got Roman popularity. Wrong side of the bed becomes a fighting type. Oh, Septum. Trump bought Teslas and put them in front of the White House because people were boycotting Tesla. And he said that boycotting was illegal. Oh my god. Love Jack Black, but I think he needs to take a movie break for a while. Yeah, like, well, the thing is if people are going to throw millions of dollars at you to be in a movie, you kind of go, yeah, I'll do it. No biggie. But, like, yeah, I am kind of... It's more like... I need to see less movies using the existence of Jack Black as a crutch. Because, like, I think the only thing the Minecraft movie has going for it is, oh, Jack Black's in it, so you want to see it, right? And it's like, yeah, at this point, even Jack Black's not going to make me watch it. I do not wish to buy this product to support this company equals illegal now, I guess. Yeah, apparently. I like his SpaceX endeavors. Hopefully we'll make some big leaps in space exploration this year. We need to look towards the stars if we're going to survive. I mean, you really think the current American government is going to make space any more survivable than they're not making America? You know? Just saying, just saying. Jack Black best films for me were Kung Fu Panda and School of Rock. For me, my favorite movies with Jack Black are probably Shallow Hal, Tropic Thunder. Uh-oh. Oh, what was the other one? Oh, and I like him in Jumanji. Jumanji 1 and 2 are banging. You know, notoriously had recent launchers blow up before they even get through the atmosphere. Yeah, right? Leaps and bounds this year, probably. I like Jack Black, but I feel like they're shoving him down our throats with the amount of times we see him. Well, you say that, but also, like, you can just not watch the stuff he's in if you want. Like, shoving down our throats is very, you know, is what people say when there's things that they don't like that they could just look away from. Know what I mean? The Holiday? Hopefully, for our sake, he gets into gear for our planet decays beneath us. Oh, mate, that's not going to happen in your lifetime. Don't worry about that. Just keep using those paper straws and you'll, you know, and the world will you'll outlive the world. Or the world will outlive you, I should say. Oh, The Cable Guy's a banging movie. Sorry, just Cable Guy, not The Cable Guy. Run out my government, give more money to a man who literally has proven he is dumb as shit and takes credit for other people. Yeah. Oh yeah, he was Claptrap in Borderlands. Yeah, the Borderlands fan base told me not to watch that movie because they were all excited for it, and I was like, yeah, it looks kind of alright. Don't really know anything about Borderlands. And then it came out, and the Borderlands fandom went, don't ever give your money to that movie. It is rubbish. And I was like, you know what? I trust those opinions. I'm actively working to speed up the decay. I'm taking this planet down with me. Valid. Do you know what? I've gotten into the habit now, and I felt bad for a moment, but I actually don't feel bad. Of someone referred to a Tesla as a swastika, and it's now become like I'll see one. I'll see a Tesla out and about, and I'll just be like, oh, swastika. And I felt bad at first, but now I'm like, you know what? No. It is what it is. Casting made it more obvious that it wasn't for the fans. Valid. Hello, Fat Man. How you doing? Don't think Jack Black is bad. I think he's just going the same way Nicolas Cage and Nickelback were. He's just taking any role to keep going. Yeah, exactly. He wants a nice retirement fund. He's an old lad now. I feel bad for people that bought them before he fully went off the deep end. Yeah, valid. But also, yeah. Yeah, I don't think anyone thinks Jack Black is bad. He's a good actor. Like, he is good at what he does, and he's got very good comedic timing and stuff. I literally see a Cybertruck every day at work, near a building near us. Someone owns one. They are. Do you know what? I get that people don't care that they're ugly because they're like, oh, look at the symbol of how much money I have. But at the same time, I'm just there like, I'm not even a car guy. And even I know Teslas and Cybertrucks are really fucking ugly. I'm just there like, surely there are better ways to make your cars look aerodynamic. Surely having a car that angular isn't aerodynamic. Is that what they're calling it? It's a brutalist design. I'm there like, yeah, it's more of a utopian design. Hello, Jed. Oh, I'm doing the best I can. How you doing? It's got to earn a sports car to flaunt your cash. Yeah, exactly. Just remember. More like dystopian? Yeah, a little bit. How you doing, Zachary? What's going on? Thank you for the follow earlier. On the topic of making headway on space travel, maybe we should sort Earth out, fix the issues before going off in space. Yeah, exactly. Ah, yes, the Earth is going to be uninhabitable in the next, like, 1,000 years. It's like, okay, but before that, what's the point of going to Mars? Because, like, at least Earth is currently livable, whereas if you go to Mars and create an artificial atmosphere or whatever, or an environment that we can live in on Mars, what if something cracks it and suddenly Mars is instantly unlivable? You know, it's okay. We won't inhabit Mars in my lifetime, so I'm content. I'm like, that's fine. I'm never going to have the choice. You entered a Pokemon tournament. Oh, how did you do? Or have you not competed in it yet? Have you signed up for it? Hello, Victor. How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I'm doing the absolute best I can, mate. Good, just tired. Valid, valid. I would like one of these graphii to fucking shine eye, please. True, like robot alien invasion from outer space. I mean, I'm not worried about aliens because realistically, statistically, think of how many billions of stars there are in the universe and how many billions of galaxies there are in the universe. And you're telling me that the one other species that's out there potentially, let's say if there is one, is going to live close enough to come to our planet? I don't see it, to be honest. He's messing about the Russo brothers saying AI is the future of filmmaking. If not, can repost it. I'll scroll up because it sounds like it's a longie. Thoughts on the Russo brothers saying AI is the future of filmmaking as they're about to direct 2 Avengers films? It depends. Because they could mean AI is the future of filmmaking in the way that we all worry that they mean, which is like, oh yeah, in the future, we'll just pay Robert Downey Jr. for his likeness, and then we'll just, you know, we'll just then, from then on, just use the Robert Downey Jr. AI bot to make unlimited Iron Man movies and shit, right? Which is bad. We wouldn't like that. But they could just mean like, oh yeah, we've been using AI to like tweak the CGI a little bit. So we've still got a CGI artist working on all the effects and stuff. But then what we do is we get the AI to give it one last sweep over, and it just irons out any like creases and kind of just gives that final look of realism to the film. Then I'm kind of like, oh, I get what you mean, you know? Yeah, there is a voice actor strike going on right now because of AI voices, because companies are not getting consent to use people's voices. They're just going, well, we had your voice once, so let's just make an AI model off it. Nope, they used an AI for a voice changer in their last film, which wasn't Marvel. Oh, well, that's dumb. Wait, a voice changer? Wait, so they didn't... Yeah, I'm with Law. Like, use it as a tool, not a replacement. Rebirth using AI to fix the lip sync issues remake had? Ah. See, AI for a voice changer. What? So, like, they didn't do it in place of a voice actor. They did it to change someone's voice to be, like, deeper or something? Because, like... What do we mean here? Funny thing is about AI in the future of making films and the Russo brothers endorsing it. They're literally promoting Ultron. Yeah, a little bit. Peace in our time and all that. Peace and a tangerine. I need a piss. But I also need to get my best friend Liam to make me a sandwich. Where is my best friend Liam? Let's have a gander. Like, again, I'm going on very limited information, so I'm not endorsing or denouncing it. I don't have enough information on it to really have a say, you know? It's just more like... There are applications for AI, but they're very limited, and there needs to be a lot of regulation around it. There needs to be a lot of legal protection for any humans whose likeness or voice are being used by AI. Like, I know Soph and some of her friends a long time back, they were contacted by this company that was like, we would like to take clips of your voice to create an AI model of your voice. And we want to use that for this program we're going to make. That I think it was some weird, like, fucking... You know, you can make yourself an artificial fucking girlfriend with the voice of Tira-Star. And I was like, no, do not do that. Because there's so much legal tape around that of, like... Like, what are you getting out of this? How much money do you get out of this? And how long do they have your voice for? And is there even any guarantee that once they're done with it, like, once that contract's up, that they stop using the voice and stuff like that? It's like, you're better off continuing to own your own likeness for the time being. Which is your favorite Marvel movie? Probably still Thor Ragnarok, to be honest. Easily. Just got Astrid and How to Train Your Dragons live action and look at the actor. They make change deeper, just something we do normally, just making there's tons of stuff that they are doing. That should be looked at worse than that. Just look at Astrid and How to Train Your Dragon and look at the actor. I don't understand what you mean. I'll be honest. I don't know what you mean. What's the issue there? I don't know enough about How to Train Your Dragon. I probably couldn't even tell you who Astrid is. Just remember the reel I saw about how millennials are unique because of us being a generation who had our worldview shaped by huge time in human advancement. Oh yeah? I like Age of Ultron, but do you know what the thing is? Is people complain that they didn't do Ultron well enough? And I'm there like, I love how they did Ultron because they made him a comic book, like he was like a comic book Saturday morning cartoon villain. And I loved that because it was like, oh shit, I am watching a movie based on comic books. Great. Not every movie based on comic books has to be dark and gritty. We're in the underbelly of Hell's Kitchen. Got nothing against Daredevil. I'm enjoying Born Again. But I just feel like not everything has to be like everything is dark and bleak and the world's on fire. It could just be, oh look, this AI superbot is fucking sarcastic. And I like it. I wouldn't say Born Again is 10 out of 10 personally. I'd give it a solid 8.5 so far. But there's only been 3 episodes, so they could really improve it or fuck it up. So, you know. Recency bias and all that. He's also relatable. He looked at the internet for 30 seconds and said, oh no, they gotta go. Yeah, right. Wait, isn't Astrid the character people didn't like? The casting due to a race? Oh, is it that? Oh. Oh, yeah, because, yeah, I know people were complaining because I think... I can't remember. Maybe... Basically, I mean, the reason they did it was because some people complained because original footage, we had her normal look, but I get you. Did what? I'm so confused, Victor. I need you to say what you mean, or I don't understand. What did they do? Is what I'm asking. Original footage we got had her normal look, which is what? I don't... Victor, you need to say the words that you fucking mean. Oh, my Christ. Original Daredevil is one of my favorite shows of all time. A little biased and more emotionally attached to these characters. That's fair play. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Vincent D'Onofrio is very good as Kingpin, and everything I've seen him in as Kingpin, I've been like, ooh, he's a very good actor. Because I saw that they were casting someone who was non-white as Astrid, and then the incels were complaining that, oh, but she's meant to be a white blonde woman. And it's like, yeah, but also this is a universe where dragons exist. And then, like, I don't know. Yeah, that's how I read it, Victor. Like how Gizmo's explaining. But what, have they gone... Yeah, she's black, but they changed her in the movie to white? Have they? Wait. They've replaced the black actor with a white actor? Or do you mean they've used AI to change... What? What are you saying? Is there a Marvel movie you think is overrated? I will preface this by saying I like this movie. I do like it. But I think The Winter Soldier. I think The Winter Soldier is a 7.5 out of 10. Which is not bad, because 5 is mid, 10 is the best. Winter Soldier is right in the middle. It's a good movie. I enjoy that movie. Might even be a great movie. But people talk about it like it's the second coming of Jesus. And I'm like, it was fine. I enjoyed it. I would watch it again. But there are better Marvel movies. What? Victor, can you be more fucking specific? Because this is winding me up. What do you mean by they made the black actor look white in the movie? Do you mean that they've whitewashed an actual human? What? Tell me what you mean. Because the movie could be the original How to Train Your Dragon movie. It could be the live... I don't know what you're on about at this point. You're not being clear. Ugh. Hello, Spectacular Umbreon. How you doing? When the first trailer for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem came out, someone was mad they made April not only black, but fat as well. I don't remember them making April fat. Endgame is great, but very overrated. I didn't enjoy Professor Hulk being done off screen. Oh, mate, that's my biggest criticism of the MCU as a whole, is every piece of character progression for the Hulk happens off screen. Like, I guess we're now counting Edward Norton as canon, but like, when it started with Avengers Assemble, it was like, oh yeah, he's just Hulk. This is all off screen. He's figured out how to, like, keep Hulk away for a bit. And then they had the whole thing of him learning the whole sun's getting real low thing, but that was something they learned how to calm the Hulk off screen. And then he goes away, ends up on Sakaar and becomes the champion in Sakaar, but it happens off screen. Then he gets blasted back to Earth in Endgame and has trouble with Hulk coming out, which we can kind of understand. But then, by Endgame, 5 years on, he's just sorted it out. I put the brains and the brawn together off screen. Yeah. It's so dumb. Oh, don't Metapod. Yeah, I don't know what Victor's on about at this point. Disney just needs to stop. Just dissolve the That's one of the stupidest things that's been said today, I'll be honest. Disney needs to stop. Just dissolve the company at this point. Why? Like, yeah, I'm not happy with those Hulk-based decisions, but I don't think it's put an entire massively grossing media franchise out of business, lay off literally hundreds of thousands of people because you're mad that the Hulk didn't get his character progression on screen. Bruh. Bruh, that is such a wild take. I'm not happy Thor Ragnarok. Is this really? Damn. I love Thor Ragnarok. Nobody likes a company having monopoly over our media, and they don't. Because, like, yeah, they own Marvel. They don't own DC. They own Star Wars. They don't own Star Trek. So they don't have a monopoly over all of media. The trailers, it's not seeable, but she's in the dark shadows. What? Liam, I did a whole vaping session, yapping session Discord about shows and films channel a couple of days ago. My pure hatred for Ragnarok as a comic reader, so I'm not repeating myself. Also, yeah, I don't know what Victor's on. That's all right. You don't have to yell at me, bro. Jesus Christ. I'm just shocked when a really fun movie is one that someone doesn't like. I'm just like, oh, what didn't you like? But that's okay. No need to yell at me. Jesus Christ, I'm only here. I'm not yelling. I'm sorry. What happened with the caps then, bruv? Guessing it's rights issues. Technically, Universe still had the rights to Hulk and didn't allow Marvel to use Hulk-based films. Oh, maybe. But then again, Liam, we knew someone who was very heavily a Thor fan, hated Ragnarok, but loved Thor 2. The fact that someone loved Thor 2 is just painful, isn't it? Rob Liefeld and Kevin Feige have drama about Deadpool and Wolverine. Do they? What drama? What's wrong with Thor 2? The fact that I've had to watch it twice in my life, and those are hours I'll never get back. About Warner Bros. Moving the entirety of Looney Tunes from HBO Max. Did they? Who'd they sell the rights to? Yeah, literally monopolies are illegal. Like, plus, if you think about how many, I feel like you don't understand how many media companies there really are. Like, even down to the smallest media companies, like, it would be physically impossible for Disney to own every media company. Because, for example, no matter how many companies Disney absorbs, it's never going to get Pokemon, for example. So, even if they had every other, inconceivably, if they had every other media company under their helm, there'd still be Disney and Pokemon, you know? I think he almost got kicked out of the MCU, but it was more like they couldn't use him in the MCU for a long time until they finally got permission in Civil War. Amma, what's going on, bro? What's going on? What's happening? Thor 2 is the one about the red thing that's actually the Infinity Stone. Yeah, the liquid Infinity Stone. Disney don't own a monopoly on media. Star Trek is owned by Paramount. DC is owned by Warner Brothers. Yeah, exactly. That's what you're saying now, but that's the problem with this. They just keep growing and growing until they one day may even own Pokemon. Who knows? Bro, are you 14? Because you're making these claims as if you're 14 and don't really understand how these things work. And I've just heard them in passing on Reddit or something. Like, what part of Rach explaining to you that literally, legally, monopolies are impossible, that they're illegal, don't you get? Yeah, they got Spider-Man on loan, basically. But I think at this point, Marvel may have got Spider-Man back at this point. Which is why Sony have tried to make a bunch of Spider-Man adjacent, but not having Spider-Man in them movies or something. Just live, nothing to do about it. I've actually had a good day. Washed my hair, ate nice food, hung with friends. Sent my revision plan. I'll have to message later. Oh, yeah, no worries. Yeah, just hit us up, love. Just hit us up, mate. Vent away. Hello, Pokenewt. How you doing? I think the problem is we don't know how... We don't know how these things don't work. Big companies have so much more power over us than we've ever known. Legal! Illegal means it's against the law. So if it's illegal to have a monopoly, that means it's against the law to have a monopoly. Therefore, Disney will not be legally able to have a monopoly because having a monopoly is illegal. Jesus fucking Christ, do you ever listen to any words that are said to you? Good Lord. I've never known anyone to do so much hearing and none of it listening. Good Jesus Christ on a fucking bike on a Tuesday. Christ. Movie I think is a little overrated is Deadpool and Wolverine. It's a 9 out of 10. I felt like Wade and Logan's arcs were basically copy and pasted of their arcs in Deadpool 2 and Logan. See, I've not seen Logan yet, so I don't know about that. But I don't mind so much because the film made me laugh. That's what I want. Let me reword. They will have too much influence over our media. That's what owning media is. What? Oh no. If people own media, they'll have control over that media. It's almost like that's what they paid for. What the fuck? Oh my god. r/I am 14 and this is deep. What the fuck, bruv? For someone who likes law, you don't understand it. Now, let's not pile on, everybody. Let's play nice. You know if there are any good escape rooms Derbyshire way? There's my house. I'm from Leicester and I've done most of them here and a few in Notts. I actually don't know, to be honest. Sorry, I can't be more help, but... I love the law. Well, if you love the law, I urge you to do some research into the illegality of monopolies. Because that seems to be a law you're not too clued up on. Agree to disagree? No. Now you're trolling. I'm going to time you out for 10 minutes because you're clearly trolling. You can't agree to disagree on federal law. That's not how that works. I can't commit a crime. Like, I can't commit tax evasion, for example. And then when the police come and say, we're charging you with tax evasion, I can't then go, that's not a crime. Agree to disagree. That's not how the law works. Do you like the Lord of the Rings franchise? Not really, no. I'm one of those shocking people who finds it quite boring. But I guess I'm just not... Funnily enough, I just don't think the fantasy setting is for me. I love a bit of sci-fi. I love like futuristic and spacey stuff and steampunky stuff. But then I'm just not into like the medieval-y thing, which is weird because I really like Final Fantasy 16. But I've always just, whenever I've watched the Lord of the Rings movies, and I've watched them multiple times, I just find them boring. Yeah, slow down, bro, man. New Hunger Games book dropped today. Yes, Soph was saying she's well up for it. Hello, Alex Miles. How you doing? I gotta go. I realize what time is. Need some sleep. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Agree to fucking disagree. Honestly. Law is the law. Unless you're rich enough, then it doesn't apply. I mean, yeah, there's that. Like, fucking hell. Like, the law is the law, but even with 34 felonies, you can still be, you can still be the president of a country. Aren't those movies over 3 hours long? I think so, yeah. Never get that time back. Excited for new Metromania? Hell yeah, it will be. It will be soon. Soonish. Soon. Can be a president, but not legally allowed to vote. It's wild. It's weird. Hopefully things get better for America, because I'd like to visit it someday, but certainly not for the next 4 years. Send a screenshot, by the way. I think it might just be lighting, but I think I could be wrong. Hang on, because what this is about sounds like the internet doing that thing that the internet does, where it goes, I'm not going to wait for the final product. So that's what she looks like in a bright white studio. Yeah, it's a screen. Like, it does. I think it could just be lighting. Yeah, I'm with you, Gizmo. I think that's just lighting. Like, I don't think they've actively tried to change the person's... Like, I don't know any studio that likes having a company that would be willing to do what people think they're doing and then put it out into the world. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine a company going, right, so we hired a black actor for this character in this fantasy series where technically none of these people exist anyway, so it really doesn't matter what color anybody is. But we're gonna... Because so many racist people have complained about it, because apparently, like, in the mythical world of dragons and people that can train them and stuff like that, and a dragon that behaves like it's a pet cat, because they can't find the idea of the girl who was blonde in the animated film being a dark-skinned girl in the new movie, in the live-action one, because it should be about the quality of the acting and not necessarily how the character looks, because they're just fictional characters. But because so many racists complained, we've decided to use AI to make her white. And we're going to put that out into the public, because I can't imagine a company doing it. I think it would be literally company suicide, wouldn't it, doing that? Because that would just have your whole brand brandished as, like, racist sympathizer. Victor's on something. I want that something, yeah. We're talking AI earlier, and the discussion of Astrid got brought up, and someone suggested her actor, who is black, had AI used to make her more white in the live act. Yeah, yeah. And, like, Gizmo sent me a screenshot of the trailer where, like, you can see where people would get the idea that that's been done, but also I think it's just the lighting in that particular scene makes it look like it's been done. Like, I hadn't heard about the AI thing until today. I'd only heard about them complaining that the actor wasn't white. That was the first thing I'd heard. Every film these days is backlit for some reason, yeah. Like, yeah, I can see from the screenshot why someone who's not really paying enough attention and has already... And to be fair, if someone has already been convinced that that's been done... Like, if someone's already been told, like, oh, yeah, it's really bad, you know what they've done? Think about it, Leighton. Think about what backlit might mean. In terms of lighting in a film, think about what backlit might mean. Oh, Metapod. Damn it. But yeah, like, I can see why, if you've already got the idea in your head of, oh, yeah, they made her white with AI. And then looking at that screenshot, someone might, you know, without wanting to do any fucking further research, will be like, oh, God, they absolutely did. Look at that. But then if you take a moment and step back and look at it again, you're like, no, actually, she is quite, like, she's quite, like, she has quite light skin anyway. And that just might be the lighting because, you know, she's next to like a beigeish wall. And it looks like it's almost like morning kind of sunrisey or dusky time. So it could just be that the light is a bit more orange. Do you think it's the hair? Do you think it's the wig? Like, do you think that the color, the darkness of the hair or the color of the hair is like washing out her face a bit? Is that the right term? I don't want to say anything. It's not correct. But yeah, I personally, after looking at it, wouldn't say that they've used AI to change her skin tone. How you doing, Cheesehead? Clearly, there'll never be a more iconic performance than the performance of the cast of Morbius. It's Morbin time, and he proceeded to morb on everyone. Where's my... Mate, this has been a rough hunt for Grafai. Good lord. The wig is A, terrible, and B, very straight looking. Honestly makes her look ethnically whiter. Ah, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Amma said it, white people have shit hair. I mean, a lot of us do. As long as the music holds up for the live action, I'll be hyped. Yeah, exactly. As long as they've got the right motifs and stuff in it. But of course, the internet gonna internet. I wonder if there's as much discourse about the casting choice for Astrid on Blue Sky as there is on Twitter. Because I'm trying to use Blue Sky more. Like, Twitter, I'm trying to mostly use now as... Here's my sponsored G Fuel post. Here's my go live tweet for the people that want the notification. Here's the stream schedule. But then everything in between, like my random, you know, asinine thoughts that I would normally post throughout the day, I'm trying to go to Blue Sky, not just first for those, but like only Blue Sky for those. Also, if you ever want to see fucking hell on earth, make a brand new account on Twitter. Like, make a second account on Twitter. Don't follow anyone or anything. And look at your For You tab. And it's all just pro-Trump and pro-Elon propaganda. And it's fucking wild. It's fucking insane. It scares me. Yeah, Liam, I have a second account. It's so gross. It's so terrifying. I wanted an alt account, but not for this. That's what I'd say. But I wish black actors would be able to step into a role in peace without being overly analysed this way. I know, right? I know. Wouldn't it be nice if we could just go, oh, look who's been cast as Astrid in How to Train Your Dragon. Oh, I hope she does a good job. Because I like that character or something, you know? Or good for her. She's been cast as Astrid. It's just so bizarre to me. Like, why does it matter what ethnicity someone is in a movie about fictional Vikings that live in a fictional world that are not based on real people and literally live with and train dragons, which are not real? I kept pressing... Yeah, oh my god, right? Yeah, I did this a few times, Amma. I put, like, oh, show me less of Elon Musk. And it'd show Elon Musk again. And oh, hang on. There he is! Hell yeah! Oh, it's white. It's like white purple eyes. There we go. Finally. Yeah, like you say, no thank you, less of Elon. And then it'll go, here's another post featuring Elon. And then you go to click not interested and it goes, show me less technology news. And you're like, okay, get rid of that. And then it goes, here's another post about Elon. And you go to click not interested. And now it's, show me less SpaceX news. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, there's no escape. I can't try and push the fundraiser, but man, not worth it shit's on there. It literally just flooded with the most fucking obnoxious propaganda. And it's so weird to see people in the replies just eating it up. See the nasty stuff for the girl who got cast as Juliet alongside Tom Holland's Romeo? No, I did not know there was going to be a new Romeo and Juliet. Oh, why? What have they done? Oh, let me guess. Juliet. Oh my God. They're whinging about. Okay, let me see. Tom Holland, Romeo, Juliet. Hell yeah. Easy shiny. Quick ball, baby. They did it on the West End last summer with a black girl as Juliet. Bearing in mind, guys, and I can't stress this enough, Juliet Capulet and Romeo Montague are not real people. They never existed. They were characters created in the mind of William Shakespeare. Therefore, on paper, it does not matter who plays either of them. Hope new Romeo and Juliet isn't like the 1960s version. I don't know how actors were allowed to be naked, both her under. I've never seen that version of Romeo and Juliet, and I hope I never do. In all the Harry Potter universe, the last worrying thing now is Black Snape. JK is still attached to the series. That is the worst part. In all the Harry Potter universe, the last worrying thing now is Black Snape. What do you mean by that? J.K. Rowling is still attached to the series. That's the worst part. I don't understand what you mean. Are they casting a Black Snape in a Harry Potter series? Does it matter? Is the least worrying. They're trying to say race swaps aren't a worry and J.K. Rowling's attachment to the franchise is. Oh, okay. Sorry. I got so confused then. That's called a reboot for a reason. Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you. They cast a black actor for Snape for the Harry Potter reboot and the actor gets so much hate because there are people who are socially online. What were they expecting? Alan Rickman's fucking ghost. Jack Black as Romeo and Dwayne Johnson as Juliet would be hilarious. I mean, we had Leonardo DiCaprio as Romeo. Little did we know that he was actually playing someone in his age range. Dark-skinned black girl with non-Eurocentric features. People were literally calling her slurs, saying she was too ugly to be a convincing Juliet. Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with people? Do you know what's fucking ironic? And I will always, well, not ironic, well, quite the coincidence. And I will always bang on about this, right? I was raised in, I wouldn't say an agnostic family, but like we were a family who went to school where we had to do like Christian hymns and Christian prayer and stuff like that. But then my family didn't practice Christianity. We didn't go to church or anything. I was baptized still and stuff like that. I had a christening and all that. So I was raised in a very, like a very lapsed Christian household. Eventually grew up, saw enough of the world to go, no, there ain't a God. I'm atheist. No worries. And yet I seem to be the one preaching the most about why don't people just treat other people the way they want to be treated? Why do people who have nothing nice to say choose to speak? And I just don't get it, because half the time the people that I'm talking about are like devout Christians. They'll have in their fucking Twitter bio, father, husband, Christian. And I'm there like, but you're going online and being fucking racist to this girl just for getting a job. Like, like it's just fucking wild to me. So many people get raised on the words of the fucking Bible and then turn out to just hate anyone that isn't a fucking white Christian. Should also add cis in there, because good lord. If you want a depressed child, look up the articles written about her. Oh no. So many adaptations of Romeo and Juliet. There have been lawn gnomes and now... Yeah, literally, we've had Gnomeo and Juliet, and that was fine. A gnome, a literal garden gnome, can play Juliet, but a black woman can't. That's the world we live in. The world we live in. Let me just say it again for the people in the back. In the world that we currently live, nobody has a problem with Juliet being a garden gnome, but in a live action film, if she's played by a black lady, the world says that's not okay. What the why am I living on this fucking planet? Maybe I do want to go to Mars. Every time I hear the word cis, I just remember Elon saying, "I'm not cis, you are." And they're like, wait, so you're trans? Oh, we just live in a fucking shithole, and it just gets worse because for some reason, the stupid people are outbreeding the smart people, and that's why we have the world in the state we have now. Is because we have too many stupid people and too many stupid people with the right to vote. Quick way to get off the planet. I know, but you'd miss me. Not even a film, a stage show. Oh my god, it's a stage show. So half the people complaining aren't even going to fucking go. You'd be like, oh, you're going to go see the new Harry Potter stage show? Oh no, fuck the theatre. I'm not going to bother with that shit. Why would I do that when I've got the Harry Potter films at home? Like, oh, outrage. No, because there's something that winds me up more than shitty fake racist outrage, which is like, is shitty fucking fake racist outrage about something you're not even gonna watch. People who were never into Star Wars getting pissy about the casting of Acolyte, and you're there like, you've not even seen A New Hope. You're not even gonna watch it. Who gives a fuck? Oh, it's because smart people know how fucked it is to have a kid right now. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, that's one of the big factors why I never wanted kids, and I didn't want kids when I was 20, and that was 16 years ago. And one of my reasons was, this world is only getting shitter, and I can't in good conscience bring a kid into it. I was thinking that 16 years ago. And now it's worse. Oh, Romeo and Juliet was a stage show. Harry Potter was the HBO show. But still, even then. To be fair, can you blame them for missing the new Star Wars? I don't know, because I watched Acolyte, and it was really fun. And I watched Ahsoka, and it was really fun. I watched 5 episodes of Andor. I watched 4 or 3 and got bored and never watched another episode of it. And then recently I was like, you know what? Some Star Wars fans say that Acolyte is the greatest thing to happen to Star Wars. Maybe I'm just not watching it properly. Let me give it another go. And I went as far as 5 episodes in. I watched the first episode, second episode, third episode again, and I watched the 4th and 5th for the first time. And it was fucking rubbish. I meant the films. Oh, yeah, no, yeah. 7, 8, and 9. I like 7. I like Star Wars Episode 7, but 8 and 9... 8 is hot garbage, and I'll never watch it again, even if I'm paid to. 9, I will... I am going to watch it again at some point, but I'm going to watch it in a vacuum. In the sense of, like, if you watch it as, like, a what-if kind of spin-off, then it's not an awful movie. But it's a bad Star Wars movie for sure. And like, I always think of it as J.J. Abrams doing the best he can with the state that Rian Johnson left it in. You know what I mean? There was only so much he could have done. Because the really good fucking baddie from those movies, Snoke, Ryan just went, lol, wouldn't it be funny if we just chopped him in half? And then JJ comes back like, the fuck do I do with this? 7 had some small hope. 9 was, this is a cool idea. Shit, how do we undo that now? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to watch it inside a Dyson. The gas look kind of shiny. Too late now. Or is it? No, it is. It'll have despawned ages ago, mate. Yeah, probably. Pixar, it didn't happen. I need to decide what else I'm hunting now, because I've just got my Grafai. Oh shit, it was marked, wasn't it? I don't remember, actually. I need a wee. Kylo throwing his lightsaber will look great. Wait, we want him to have a lightsaber at the end. Leia had a secret one, never mentioned until now. I mean, to be fair, didn't they imply that, like, Leia had had a little bit of training in one of the others? I can't remember. But, like, I need a Wii. 19-year-old, I'm so scared for the future. Like, things are getting so expensive, I might never be able to buy a house. Oh, mate. Hey, you're a 19-year-old and you think you'll never be able to buy a house? I'm a 32-year-old and I don't think I'll ever be able to afford to buy a house. Do you know what I mean? Good grief. BRB, though, because this Wii needs done, innit, burb? Shit, did I just get my age wrong? I did, didn't I? I'm 36. Well, same point, regardless. Whoopsie. Yeah, no, I'm 36. Counted it myself. Liam out here living in 2020. It was a different time. It was a different time. I just realized we only got like 20 minutes left. Let's get a fucking sandwich on. We'll go to the end of the next sandwich because we're going to find somewhere to go. I'm 30 without any facial hair. People say I look 12. You said you were 12. Stop it. I mean, there is a Clodsire outbreak, but I don't need Clodsire. I have Clodsire. What about the other areas? What about the other areola? I hate thinking about the future right now. Oh, but you're going to marry Cheese. You know? Oh, Chingling. I think I might need Chingling, actually. So we could do Chingling. Or we've got the option of not a lot. I've got the Oshawott line. Poplio line, I think I've got. Ooh, that is Spring Sourcebook, right? I could probably do that. Ooh, Sandile. Ooh. I might actually. I might go for it. A cheeky source book, or now go for Chingling. How often do you see Chingling outbreaks? I actually don't see them that often. That's right. So we'll mark you there. Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra turning 5 years old this year. Why do you hate me, Lars? Why do you hate me? Why would you say these things? This tea's cold. Would you ever do appearances on the other channels for Then We Fight videos, or not of interest to you? Oh yeah, well, I would love to. I just need to find time. Because at the moment, I don't know if you've noticed, but I struggle a lot with uploading my own content. I actually haven't uploaded a video in 2025 yet. So once I'm on board with like getting my own shit out, I'd love to do more on other stuff. I've also done some stuff on Parts of Unknown recently. I was in the latest survival series. Soul Silver turned 15 the other day. See, that doesn't seem as bad. Is that weird? When you consider that Sword and Shield are 6 years old this year and it fills you with great dread, Soul Silver, which were Gen 2 remakes in Gen 4, being 15 years old, makes me go, oh, it feels like longer than that. Really weird. I was 16 in 2020, if only I could go back. I'm going to be honest. I much prefer you as you are now. Gotta say. I've been missing the uploads, but I know you're struggling before, so I didn't want to be one of the... When's the uploads coming, guys? Oh, I appreciate you. Do you know how many people are so comfortable being one of those people?
In here, granted, it does smell.
Happy I nearly did a fucking Brian then. Happy Avocado. Thank you for the follow. Happy Avodaco. Scarlet Violet will be half a decade old, I think, in 2027. Yeah, they came out in 2022. Yes. Yes, because 2021 was BDSP. Arceus in the January. And then Scarlet and Violet in like the... I want to say November? Hiccups. Reach Shavakadu. So 0732. And I'm pretty sure it's Onion. Here we go. Arceus BDSP are turning half a decade old next year. Just BDSP. I was 14 in 2020. Lockdown started 2 weeks for my birthday. Bruh. I'm going to have a party. Oh, I'm not going to have a party. Shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Boy. Essie, you look warm. Why are you so warm? You're pulling a face like you've been caught shitting in a sink. I'm not shitting the sink. The baby, the big girl, big girl, big girl. Leave me alone. Oh, yeah. Lockdown was 1 week after my 16th. No one came to my party. I don't think lockdown was the problem. No, be nice. Where the fuck is that gimme bitch? There he is. Watching someone play Shield Randomizer, Eternatus still randomized into the game, but it was Psychic Rock with Adamant and Huge Power. What the fuck is... I swear I did see a Tauros on the Pokemon Center. That's not allowed. Animal Crossing came out at the right time for the world. Oh my god, the days we spent on Animal Crossing. Good times. Hello, Kaylee. How you doing? Liam is hosting a picnic. I would love to be in Liam's picnic. Sandwich. Sandwich. Sun and Moon are 9 years old and Ultra Sun are 8 years old. I mean, at this point, you're just looking through the list of Pokemon releases. Like, I get it. I get it. Wait, I don't want to... Yeah, oh, you do want to do that. There we go. There we go. Bit of that, bit of that. Cheers, love. Cheers, love. Just happy Essie's been quiet. She's loud as fucking Sophie Street. She is. She's naughty. She's naughty. Immigral's Christ and shivers down my spine. Yeah, it's proper, like, it gets well in your ears. Bro said well in your ears. Yeah, did Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen in your ears. Mental wreck today. Oh, big love for Kaylee in the chat. Hope you feel better soon. Love playing, watching hardcore randomizers. You get the funniest Pokemon move combos, like a Goldeen trying to learn Dynamax Cannon. What the fuck are you gonna do, little fish? Oh, I'd be nice to Goldeen. I love Goldeen and Seeking. I just wish they got a nice stat buff. You get the job, broke down tears when I got home and just isolated myself. Oh, mate. Don't worry, though. Did they give you any feedback, though? Like, did you get any feedback for, like, you know, because there'll be other interviews, don't worry. But I get, like, it was your first big, like, break in a while. But don't worry, we're all here for you. Mega Seeking coming in ZA. Oh, imagine. Imagine, with just 20 fins. Can't stop looking at my pancreas app. It's like I'm not diabetic anymore. You're an AI masochist. That's what you are. There we go. Psychic types. I'm all done picnicking with my best friend Liam. He's too cool for me. Go away, Liam. I want Mega Jinx, but I hate Jinx. I just want Liam's reaction. Oh, I don't want Jinx in the game. I'd love it if Pokemon just slyly didn't put Jinx in any of the future games. King Rollo, baby! I did get some feedback, but I'm just out of it. Was the feedback helpful? Oh! Do you know what? I'll take the Sleepy. It's only a 1 in 50 chance at night, but at least it's not the sociable. Make for alligator broken legends EA. Make it water ground with sap sipper. Yes, please. Sip that sap, Daddy Ferrari. I want Mega Flygon because I think we were robbed of that. I mean, I don't think we were robbed of that purely because they never said they were making it. If they'd have said, oh, by the way, get ready for Mega Flygon, then, yeah, we'd have been robbed of it. But this is the problem. This is the problem that Pokemon fans do, is they go, I want this to happen. I mean, it's obvious this is going to happen because I want it to happen, so it makes sense to me. And then when it doesn't happen, they go, stupid Game Freak, didn't give me what I wanted. And you're like, but they never said they would. Hello, Nexus. I mean, it could even be something as simple, Kaylee, as like, you might have done well in the interview, but there was someone who was just that little bit better, which doesn't mean you did badly. It just means that there was someone else that just pipped you to the post, which I know doesn't make it feel a lot better, but it's the way I always used to look at things, is like, it could be something as simple as that. Flygon was supposed to have one, but they couldn't figure out a design, which I'm also fine with. But we didn't know that at the time. We only found that out later, if it's true. Liam, it was exactly that. Oh, there you go then. So that, do you know what? I know it sucks because you didn't get the job, and I know your dad and fucking sister are going to be fucking pricks about it. But you did your absolute best, and you showed that you were suitable for that job. It was just unfortunate timing that someone else was just slightly better and happened to be looking for a job at the same time. So if anything, you should be proud of yourself. Like, you've done really well then. Like, that just shows you bossed the interview and you bossed the other interview. That's fucking sick, dude. Be chuffed at that. Some people come away from job interviews with the feedback of like, it really feels like you've never applied for a job before because you don't seem to understand what companies are looking for. You know what I mean? It's a way to look. It wasn't destined to be, but it left the doors open for the right thing to come along. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's some great experience for you as well. So now you can feel more confident going into your next interview when it comes up because you'll be like, oh, I know how to fucking boss these now. The lad before had something I didn't, being a tractor license, which they said if they didn't have it, they'd have taken me on and paid for it. So effectively, he saved them money, which you can't really help that. Like, realistically, how many people have tractor licenses? Do you know what I mean? Just like, especially someone your age. So, you know, fair play. I'm chuffed for you regardless. But obviously, also don't feel like being upset is invalid because it's not. It's fine to be upset. Like, it makes sense to be upset. You were hopeful for something. It was some important change for you and it didn't happen. Very good Metapod. So, like, don't feel like you can't be upset about it because you absolutely can be. But just also do reassure yourself that, you know, you fucking bossed it. Mega Hydreigon with more heads. So, like, really cool concept. Saw online. Think we should have gotten more Unova Mon Megas. More than Ordino. Arguably one of the shittest Megas we got. I'm just dreading the conversation with Dad later. Well, the thing is, right, the conversation with Dad later is he'll go, right, so did you get the job then? And you'll go, and the way to word it, the way I would say it, if it was me, if I was in your position, is I wouldn't say, no, I didn't get it. I would say, I almost did, but unfortunately there was a guy who already had a tractor license. So they just tell him. They basically said they would have gone for me, but they'd have to have paid for me to get a tractor license, whereas this guy just had one. No? Oh. My pretzel button didn't work. Oh, because pretzel is closed for some reason. Because if you just say, nah, I didn't get it, he's going to go, oh, jealous little shite. Like having children. But cleaner. Oopsie. I know Dynamite is at midnight tomorrow and next Wednesday. Oh, thank you. I hate how much I've talked about my dad that, you know, you now predict what he says. The thing is, though, Kaylee, right, is the only reason I'm able to do that is because your dad is a very, like, no offense to him, but also a little bit because he's a bigot. But your dad's a very generic kind of man. Like, your dad is such a fucking stereotype that it's really easy to predict because I've met 1,000 of him in my life. Like, sometimes I feel I've met more blokes in my life that are like your dad than I've had hot fucking dinners. Because they're all fucking one-note blokes, you know? It's all, football! You're from a different city, therefore I don't like you! I'm gonna glass you because your football team is from your town! Whoa! Men are men, beer and football. Way! There's nothing manlier than beating you. No, but also, that's a stereotype. Doesn't like football, but massive petrol head and into music. Ah, they're all the same. They're all the same. In for one puppy stay because there were two, right? How you doing? Happy avocado? What's happening? Oh, speaking of puppy. Yeah, he's a blokey bloke. It's the main story, Kitakami and Blueberry with different team each time. Nice, that's a good shout. Team of the Elite Four is Muck, Braloom, Dondozo, Cameron, Neuven, and Mabostiff. Ooh. You've done 12 different teams of 6. That's wild. I love that. That's a really good way of getting, like replay value out of Scarlet and Violet. That's why it always surprises me when people go, oh, yeah, I enjoyed Scarlet and Violet, but, like, once you finish it, there's nothing to do. And you're there, like, do what you do with other video games. Play it again. Play it again. I've been surrounded by bigots literally all my life. Yeah, same. I grew up in Derby. Like, we're literally the town where the first factory in the world was made. Like, was built. So it doesn't really get more working class than my hometown. You can Google that, by the way. It is true. The first factory ever was in Derby. And it really shows in the nature of our local people and how fucking bigoted they are. Why did they decide to give Ordino the knockoff Chansey a Mega? Why that Pokemon specifically? Because they're little trolls. Pokemon love to be little trolls. Yeah, it does suck that you have to deal with him, but there are ways to, you know, to deal with, like to tiptoe around him, where you just keep him sweet until you finally leave, and then when they suddenly realize, oh, I just realized my child no longer wants to be connected with me in any way. They don't even want to talk to me again. I'm so surprised. And you're just there like, that's because you're so stupid that you cannot see the wood for the fucking trees, mate. Yeah, every major battle on set style with no held items or healing battles. Oh. Fair. I'm going to kill a Chingling with a seed. Hometown of the working class, I know, right? I'll be honest, though. How the fuck I ended up growing up to view the world the way I do, which I would argue I'm quite a progressive person. I'm pretty content with the way to go through life is to treat everybody like a human, unless they give you a reason not to, in their individual personality. And I don't get how I've managed to do that, coming from where I've come from. Because you're a millennial. Oh shit, I've just battered all those Chingling. Whoops. In that case, Breloom, stop what you're doing, mate. It's just really weird. It's like... About the thing I sent you on Insta earlier. Oh! I don't think I saw it. Hang on. Oh god, why is that still on? Savaganda. Where's my picnic? You just ended it. Oh. I didn't see it, Rach. Where is it? Oh, I've not watched that. I'll watch that in a little bit. Because it's a video. Come on, we only got one sandwich to get this Chingling. Come on. Here's me remembering what Chingling Shiny looks like. Plethora of examples of what not to do while growing up. I know, right? As a kid, I preferred Chespin over Froakie. See, I preferred Froakie until Frogadier evolved, and then I was like, damn, And then I watched the anime and it made me like Chespin more. And then I realized I really like Chespin and I really like Quilladin and I really like Chestnut. Chingling's such an unnecessary Pokemon. Well, it was a baby Pokemon introduced... Like, they normally introduce a baby form of a previous Pokemon when they want to give it an excuse to have a certain, like, move or, like, egg move or something, right? But what move was it for Chingling to be made? What was Chime Echo apparently missing that they thought giving it a baby form would give it a good excuse? Like, just... I don't know. True, you snuck through a lot of the Boomer Gen X-isms. Also have a significant internet presence. Yeah, true. I feel like that could set you up well in terms of being progressive. Yeah, exactly, actually, to be fair. Because you get, like, first-hand experience of how people are affected by, like, bigotry and stuff. The thing Chime Echo needs is an Evo. Yeah, it's so bad. Wait, hang on. What I'll do to help myself is add image. And then I'll go image. And then I'll go here. And then I'll go to Pokemon home. No, Pokemon. No, not the regular. You want the shiny. Then you go down here, like, go to Gen 4. Yeah, Chingling was Gen 4, wasn't it? I think. Oh, it's like orangey. Okay. That's fine. Really? This is going to be a real ball ache, isn't it? Oh, it is. Yeah. Put him there. Put him there. He can just sit there for a bit. Nice. Bulletin's so bad. I love him. He's great. Bulletin's my boy. So we're looking for a slightly... Oh, God, it's hell on earth. No, I think when you see it, Liam, I think it'll be really obvious, but it's seeing it. That's the difficulty there. One of my progressive views came from my grandpa. I strongly believed in social issues and having a social security net. So an old friend of mine the other day I grew up with. Then I realized how much I had grown as a person from the ignorant preteen I was. And then I realized they still had the same worldviews. Oh, it's crushing, isn't it? You're like, oh, I haven't seen that guy in ages. Oh, it'd be cool to catch up. And then they'll be like, these trans people, am I right? And you're just kind of there like, oh, lots of my friends are trans, and I know how deeply affected they are by not being treated as people. And you're not the type of person that would treat my friends as people, are you? Ooh, where's the exit? Wish, Future Sight, and Recover are the egg moves it gained. That doesn't... It just feels like... I don't know what the point of Chingling is, I'll be honest. Yeah. I'm sure it's someone's favourite Pokemon, for what it's worth. I would like to ask them why, but I feel like the answer wouldn't make it any clearer. First stage cute, third stage cool, second stage awkward teenager. I like when the middle stage is a mix of cute and cool, and that's why I like Quilladin, because he's quite cute, and then also he's just like a little fucking brick, and I love that. I suddenly skipped an early trainer in BDSP, came back when my team was in the high 60s, ended up hyper beaming a level 5 Starly with a level 67 Gyarados. Don't know if I should feel bad. Nah, you're alright, because in your defense, you were using hyper beam on a Gyarados, so like from a Gyarados. So special attack from Gyarados, they tickle a little bit more. Don't worry there. It's not like you used Waterfall. Primarina got the short end of the stick. Decidueye got added to Tekken and almost got chosen for Smash. Incineroar actually got added to Smash. Extremely powerful. Primarina got nothing. Primarina got to be beautiful all the time. Alright, what the fuck was that? Was that the shiny just going, mate, I'm over here? Ooh, there's a TM up there. No TM, only find shiny. Only fiend sheeny. I can't tell. They're all orange. They're not all orange. Prima got a decent showcase in the anime and VGC relevancy. That's true. Although you could argue that Incineroar's has been much better in VGC. That's the shiny noise. Just fucking Chingling going. Green is so good in Lola. Super effective stab on all four kahunas. Damn. Even Hala, especially Hala. Well, it doesn't, technically, it doesn't get stab on Hala at first, but eventually. Silly Chingling. Bruh. Yeah, I don't think Chingling was in the anime before the games. I think it was in the games first. That's why I didn't know that. My bad. Oh, it's alright. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. You should definitely, like, even if you don't get into competitive, you should definitely watch the streams of, like, the regional championships and stuff. They're fucking mint. The Vancouver one last weekend was amazing. Holla at these nuts. Whip them out then. We'll judge. Here we go. Come on. Do us a favor, Chingling, and just, like, be a shiny. It'd be wicked. Ekleon and Blaziken were in the anime first because the guy who beat Ash and Charizard, he used them. Was that episode of the anime out before Gen 3 came out? Fun fact, Heracross has a super effective stab move for Gita's entire team as champion. That's pretty baller. Wait, what does it have that's super effective on Glimora? Glimora is a rock and poison type. And rock is weak to fighting, and poison resists fighting, thus making it neutral damage. So what stab move of Heracross is super effective on Glimora? Vancouver was so fun. Now I keep seeing Lunala on Showdown. I know. It's bloody everywhere. That's all I'm going to face in the GC, right? Oh, it terrors to pure rock. Ah, that's fair. Poison does resist fighting, yes. That's why a great defensive terror away from your weakness to fighting and fairy is poison. But I always get confused. It doesn't work the other way. Fighting does not resist poison. Hair grows. Oh, don't worry, bro, man. There are still people, for some reason, nowadays that are convinced that fighting types can't be hit by ghost types. And I don't know where people got that idea from. Like, I've gone to use, like, a ghost type move, like Shadow Ball, against a fighting type. And someone will be like, oh my god, he's just thrown. Why would you do that? Fighting types are immune to ghost. And I'm like, well, why is my Shadow Ball landing then? You're just like, Poison a martial artist, he won't resist it, I guess. I think that's a crime. Big crimes. You drive back up north. I can't believe you forgot your passport. It's like the one thing. It's like the most important thing you need to cross into Stockholm. Is there a normal and fighting type? I can't think of one. I don't think there is. Oh no, Meloetta, pirouette form. There we go. For all the people that use that. I finally went to my doctor after going to urgent care 3 times the last month. Oh, shit! What's going on? No, if it's not too personal. Hope you're doing okay. I hope whatever it is you get well soon, bruv. Oh, yeah, Mega Lopunny is normal fighting. And where's Yoga Pants? Beware's normal fighting. How did I forget Beware? He's like my baby. Good grief. I miss him a lot. I'm hoping he's in ZA. Why do I think Persimmon was normal fighting? I feel bad for Persimmon. He's one of the Gen 7 mons that looks really cool and got shafted by his stats. Beware's great. Iconic anime characters ever. Beware. You need to do quicker picnic resets, I think. Yeah, I do. Why, Jinzo? How you doing, there, babe? Was it because normal's immune to ghost and ghost immune to normal, so they assume fighting is the same? Maybe. I don't know. Like, whenever they would say it, they'd never tell me why they thought it. They just would say, oh, I always thought that. Oh, I wonder why. And I'm there like, bruh, Help me. I don't think Hooper and Volcania have been added to the mainline game yet. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure there was a Volcanian event during... I want to say during Sun and Moon, like an event distribute. You remember, was it Sword and Shield or was it Sun and Moon? Where like every month they distributed a different mythical. I'm pretty sure that was a thing. They should do that again. Oh god, I saw the fucking gif that I put up there of shiny Chingling and I was like, oh, that one's really close and it's shiny. It wasn't. Worst gym Pokemon ever. Whitney's Gen 4 Miltank. Ah. Let's go. In before someone doesn't understand that Levi's on about the Gen 4 remake of the Gen 2 games and goes, Whitney was actually Gen 2. And you're like, yeah, we know. We're talking about her Gen 4 appearance. Elemental Monkeys aren't in the Switch games yet. It's true. I reckon they'll be in ZA though, because you could find them in Santaloon Forest. In X and Y. Worst starter trio? I'd say Unova, because I only really care for Snivy. Like the Snivy line. Like Oshawott was fine in the anime, but I've never really cared for the Samurott line that much. And like the Emboar line is certainly there. Oh mate, the last episode of Horizons on iPlayer was fucking baller. Mega Elemental Monkeys, hopefully they need that glow up. Maybe, maybe. Oh, it was Ultra Sun and Moon, thank you. Thank you. Did you watch Dragon Ball Daima? You could have stopped at Dragon Ball and the answer would have still been no. Looking forward to... Oh yeah, hang on, I missed that very important update. Hang on. Long story short, I flew at the end of February, then after that my neck started swelling and hasn't stopped. After 2 additional urgent care visits and 3 different prescriptions, the swelling has now been over 2 weeks, getting labs and a CT scan done. Holy shit. Holy moly. So looking forward to getting that done, assuming my insurance covers it and doesn't decide to screw me over. Oh, can we get loads of get well soons in the chat, please, for Viscount Polyrath? That's terrifying, but I'm glad it's getting looked into, though, dude. Crikey. I'm assuming it's just some kind of, like, lingering infection from when you had flu, but, like, bruh. Very minor Horizons dub spoiler. How well did they do with Rhyme's dub voice? Oh, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah. It wasn't like your generic Pokemon kind of rap. Like, you know when, like, Ash was Slowking and was rapping that time? Like, Rhyme actually had, like, a decent flow. It made sense. And it was somewhat cleverly written. You know, as much as it can be for a rap in a kids show. What did you think overall of Fuecoco's cry in the anime, Amma? Because I swear sometimes it sounds like he's saying the bad word. And I wonder if you'd picked up on it as well. I'm going to stream, everyone. Also, remember, keep everything lawful. Oh, yeah, yeah. Hated it. Like, I thought his cry was cute, but then I kept hearing him slur, and I'm like, ooh. I'm alright, Jinzo. I'm EP. I got to drive to London tomorrow. I haven't got to. I'm choosing to. The monkeys are the starters. That would be the quickest box starter ever. Oh, imagine. Whitney got them all broken in Gen 4 Remake. Given a level 19 gym Pokemon on Lumberry feels like a bit munch. It got scrappy, so you can't just use a Ghastly to get around Stomp. Yeah, right. Just infection, it would have been over by now. Test positive roughly 3.5 weeks ago by now. Swelling started around about 2.5 weeks ago, especially given the 2 different antibiotics and one steroids. Ooh, yeah, good point. Ooh. Oh, I quite like Pan Sage and Simi Sage. I think I could get on using one of them. I need to hear this Fuecoco cry. There's just certain times they needed someone with less of a deep voice. They need to make sure he's sung in tune. And yeah, the way they say the word Fuecoco is different to listen to on repeat. Yeah. Like, there are some times, although I will say in one of the last episodes, Penny refers to the Explorers as a shady organization. And me and Sophie both thought she said, yeah, they're quite a shitty organization. And we absolutely heard the word shitty. Maybe I'm nitpicky. It's just that Sprig and Quaxley have perfectly fine sounding voices. See, I thought Sprigatito's was fine. I love the Quaxley voice. It's perfect for him. And I liked the Fuecoco voice. I just didn't like that it was as weirdly... It just didn't... It sounded too much like a bad word to me sometimes. And I was just there like, that's probably a me problem. I've probably been on the internet for too many years. I did hear them say shitty. The double take me and Sophie both did. Just like, did you just say shitty organization? Shady. Shady. Keep it shady. Why are the two toughest gym leaders in the Joker games, Whitley and Claire, both throw a fit when they lose and don't immediately give up the badge? Because women, am I right? I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the internet would say. Are there any other women gym leaders in Gen 2? Because there's Whitney, there's Claire. Who are the other Gen 2 gym leaders? That's the end of my remembering. Favorites when Roy fought Brassius for the first time. It sounded like Brassius said, you have no artistic instinct or something. I very much heard autistic. Jasmine. Oh, yeah. To be honest, I never struggle with Whitney. Bring a rock type, job done. Use double kick. Yeah, just teach your Nidoran double kick, job done. Oh, yeah, Koga's daughter's Jasmine. Yeah. Jazz Nipples. It's not called Jazz Nipples, is she? You don't know what she does in her spare time. Hope London's fun with you. Thank you, my dude. Janine. Oh, my God. Johto was a proper clam fest. Love it. Clam fest. Sophie tried to wind me up earlier at the park because we're talking about... I think we're talking about Essie and Ruby being idiots. And then how it's nice that we've got Max here now as well. And then she just goes, yeah, it must be nice for you, Liam, now. It's not so much of a sausage fest anymore. And I just did the fucking Stewie Griffin head tilt. Like, I was the only male living in this house until Max came. How can it now... How can before it have been a sausage fest if there was one male? That doesn't... And I knew she'd done it just to wind me up. And I fell for it. I quite like the Horizon story. I'm not going to lie. I get confused with who the explorers are. Like, I often forget most of their names. But I think Coral's great. And her mate that always, like, is always with her, the other guy, the Garganackle guy. He's cool. And I still... It's the kind of story where I still can't work out where it's going. It's the kettle pot scenario all over again. So someone's saying online it doesn't feel like Pokemon. I did think, I said this when me and Sophie were watching it earlier. I did feel, I'm trying not to do too spoilerific, but I did feel like a certain character from the bad guys was giving a little bit of a, this is a reach that some people won't get. A Digimon Emperor from Season 2 of Digimon vibe. Like, it was very much like, oh, I can see where this is going. But I'm still not sure. Coral is great. In Japanese, she's actually voiced by Pikachu's voice actress. Oh, that's Min. Hell yeah. I love the idea. It doesn't feel like Pokemon because to them, Pokemon is Ash. Sophie just said, I love Horizons from the bathroom. Got off the anime in Alola and never was able to pick it back up. I tried once or twice, it didn't stick for me. See, Journeys was fucking mint. And Ultimate Journeys and Master Journeys were really cool. And like the ending was cool. But like Horizons just shits on everything that Pokemon did before. Like it's so fucking much better. Like, we're barely 2 seasons in, and already I feel like the characters have, like, each had really good development. So there's a Charizard and a Pikachu. Is that not enough for you? I know, right? It doesn't... People say it doesn't feel like Pokemon. It just screams of teenagers going, I want my favorites back. I tell you what pisses me right off, actually. In Season 2 of Horizons, The Search for Laqua, in the opening, in the English dub, at the end of it, it goes... Pokémon, but it has like a 10 frame per second shot of Captain Pikachu moving like in 4 different positions, and it doesn't go in time with the Pokémon or anything, and it just looks really shit. And I don't know why it's there. It pisses me right off. They could have done anything as the last shot of the title sequence, and they decided, let's have something that doesn't fucking fit and looks really shit as the last thing before you start the episode. Never watched Journeys. This is probably because during the time I had Pokemon Burnout. You should check it out. It's fun. But honestly, just start watching Horizons first, because, like, it's new. You know, Alola and Journey sucked anime versions. I like the other 5. I've not watched Horizons yet, however. I really enjoyed Journeys. I liked the change up of the formula. Instead of it being like, oh, we are doing generic gym training number 1. Let's go to the next gym. Let's go to the next gym. They did the whole like, let's go to a bunch of different places. See all different Pokemon from all different generations of Pokemon, all different regions. Let's see old characters. Let's see new characters. It was really fun. Origins was banging, although Origins skipped over way too much. I get it was time constraints because they probably only had like 4 episodes greenlit, but it was just like, oh, this gym battle was really cool. You should have seen it. And I'm like, yeah, I wish I could have. In that scene, Japanese Pikachu is lip syncing to the words, let's challenge. So I have no godly clue why they shoved it there. Like, it has no purpose in English except to say, hey, let's look at Pikachu. Oh, I did think it was probably something to do with, like, it being made for a Japanese dub, and they've just left it in and tried to make it kind of fit, but it just doesn't, and it pisses me right off. I think Horizons was a nice change, and I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. Like, it's been a long time since I've been watching the most recent season of a Pokemon anime, and whenever the episodes that are available have ended, I've been fucking itching for more. Like, when this most recent English dubbed episode ended, I was just sat there like, I need the new episodes to come out, like, tomorrow. The first thing Sophie asked me after it ended was, okay, so when are the next episodes coming out? I'm there like, ask Joe, I've got no idea. Personally still think Adventures manga following Red, Blue, and Green is the best Pokemon storyline. Never read it, probably never gonna. Ain't got the attention span for manga. I struggle enough to keep up with One Punch Man, and I'm just about 4 weeks behind on that. See me with Daredevil Born Again. I'm obsessed. I can barely wait. To be fair, like, I was pretty frustrated the other day when I thought I was all ready to watch the last 10 minutes of the episode. Thank you. I was really frustrated the other day when I watched the last 10 minutes of episode 3 and assumed that episode 4 was already behind because already out because I thought I was behind on watching it. So then I watched that 10 minutes of episode 3, and then it just goes to the screen of, if you enjoy Daredevil Born Again, you would enjoy Daredevil, or Daredevil with Ben Affleck, or Marvel superhero movies generic 1 number 5. And I'm just there like, wait, where's episode 4? It's not out yet. The fuck? I was well annoyed. It was out on the 19th, so today. That's fair, but also, this was like 4 days ago. So I was right to be annoyed. It's about to wait ages. How about Ash's Pikachu constantly hitting Onix and Geodude with Thunderbolt? My thought is that because Brock is a rock gym leader, they just ignored being a ground type, therefore immune to electric. I mean, you say constantly, but Pikachu didn't fight that many Geodudes and Onyxes in the... Like, if you look over the course of the anime, if you look how many Geodude and Onyxes... Just Onyx is the plural here. Yeah, just how many Geodude and Onyx Ash's Pikachu actually fought against. Like, other than Brock's, I can't really think of many. And I think the idea behind it was like... We're writing the anime, and we don't really care as much about the games because it's 1997 or whatever. And companies hadn't realized at that time just how much gamers would care about the mechanics of the game. So I think they just assumed they could just do it. I don't think it's even that deep. I don't think it's like, oh, maybe they didn't remember the ground type. I just don't think they cared. I don't try and use logic in Pokemon anime compared to the games. Yeah, it's like I was saying earlier in the stream, in one battle in Horizons, like, don't worry if you feel like Horizons doesn't feel like Pokemon. Oh, trust me, it's still Pokemon. Because one grass type is facing it off against a fire type. And no one comments on how grass moves are not very effective against fire types. And then the fire type gets switched out for an electric and flying type. And some character in the audience goes, oh no, grass type moves won't be very effective now against that electric and flying type. And we're just sat there like, they weren't effective against the fire type. What are you on about? That's the least spoilerific I can be. But yeah, so don't worry. The spirit of the Pokemon anime is still there. Everyone's still fucking stupid. Oh no, my grass type is facing off against a rock type. Use Scratch! Fuck off. The anime had soak before the games did. They did. Yeah, the weakest point of Horizon is the utilization of the Pokemon. Although in those last couple of episodes, Gizmo, suddenly they were like, oh shit, we've got other Pokemon. We could use these. Sophie says it was really nice. Sophie agrees with what you said, Gizmo, about one of Roy's Pokemon. I told her what you'd said to me, and she was like, oh my god, yes. Exactly like that. Yeah, last couple of English dub episodes were good that foot still. And yeah, no, they've got a lot to learn. I don't know why they don't learn it. Let's never forget when Brock said both are Ash's Pokemon or water type, and they're totally weak against fire type. I mean, yeah, I mentioned that in WTF Moments, I'm pretty sure. Or have I got that far yet? I don't remember. I'll get there. In the first movie, one of the trainers said, my whole team are water types. Literally had Nidoqueen standing next to him. Mate, in the first movie, they literally look at the silhouette of a Scyther and go, Alakazam! And a guy with his fucking Pidgeot is just like, those stormy winds are a breeze for Pidgeotto here. Bro forgot his Pokemon evolved. Ashley's friends fell in one of Team Rocket's traps or holes. Brock could have just used Onyx to climb out every time. Yeah, no. And in the actual episodes where he does, no one goes, why don't we do that every time? And no shade, but what? I'm a season ahead in Japanese and I'm still waiting? Bruh. Yo, trainers, which of these Pokemon evolves into Seviper? Hey, trainers, if you said Arbok, you're right. God damn. Shout out to the most iconic Pokemon by the Fire Gym Leader, Blaine, Rhydon. Aim for the horn! The horn! Yeah, that's literally what, that's what Lars just said, Gizmo. Like, I use exclusively water types. And literally Nidoqueen is just sat there. Scratching her boob. Yeah, Team Rocket said Sandshrew to Sandslash. I'm about to say the Arbok evolved into Viper. I stole it, because Thingy mentioned it. Davion mentioned it. The baby Nidoqueen from the Mewtwo Returns movie? It's wild. Wild. That's why Nidoqueen can't breed. Because it just makes baby Nidoqueens. I don't think I'm getting the Sheen. What was everyone's favorite Ash era anime, Jen? I would go with... Stop it. I'm a bit biased. I liked the original Indigo League just because it was just so we don't give a fuck. This whole thing is a mess and we're just going with it. Also, look how fucking cool this Bellsprout is. They made me like Bellsprout. Bellsprout is a Pokemon I would have always overlooked if it wasn't for the fact that one kicked the absolute shit out of Bulbasaur. But I really enjoyed, which one is it? It's about you. It's about Sinnoh League Victors. That's like one of my favorite seasons. Like the Sinnoh arc was just really fun. For sure. And I will say I really enjoyed Alola. Like, yeah, when you first watch it, you're like, wow, this art style is different to anything Pokemon's ever done, and it's a little bit jarring. But when you watched about 5 episodes, you stop giving a fuck, because it's still the same Pokemon formula. The Pokemon still look the same. And it's still the same Pokemon format, except you've got fucking Beware being all kinds of, like, just unfiltered chaos all the time. Like, bro, one of the episodes, it literally flies from out of nowhere with helicopter blades that it's never really explained where it got them from. It's amazing. At one point, it just runs over the fucking ocean. It's so good.
In here, granted, it does smell.
Rudy, the Shiny Hunter, how you doing? Thank you for the follow. We will be wrapping up soon, though, because I've technically gone over time. Technically. I grew up with the Hoenn Sinnoh arc. Valid. Yeah, I loved Journeys, like Master Journeys and Ultimate Journeys especially. I loved the whole Team Rocket gacha machine thing because, yeah, Team Rocket had got to a point where they never caught, like, more than one main Pokemon, and that was all they fucking used. But, like, having that gacha machine was great because we got to see them using different Pokemon. And one of my big complaints in Pokemon quite often is we don't get to see enough different Pokemon. So that was like, yay! Because they're never going to have, like, a Poliwrath-specific episode again. So watching someone rock up in the anime and it just be like, okay, I'm using a Poliwrath, it's fucking mint. Black and White made me want to bash my head. Yeah, they tried to take a lot of the humor out of it.
Fantastic.
And, I was like,
and now this is happening.
oh, no! Caleb, I'm literally about to wrap up. You're silly, Melly. But thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. We'll forward it on. Cinema Anime was peak my opinion. Sun and Moon XY were good. Fun too. Loved Hoenn as well. Yeah, like, you can't really go wrong with many seasons of the anime unless you watch the Black and White anime. Bruh. Big love for Caleb. Everyone go give Caleb a follow before I get too carried away with this Chingling hunt. Which I'm not going to do because I've got shit to do to get ready for tomorrow. I'm going to see where we can send this lovely raid to because we can't just run away. Let's go see... Ooh. Let's go see Miss Fushi. Miss Fushi is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You'll love Yu-Gi-Oh! Not Fainico? Fainico. Raid. Thank you for the follow. We'll raid Miss Fushi because she's lovely. Double raid. Let's do it. Double prizes. Playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Worldwide Edition. Stairway to the Destination. Duel. I'll put it in the YouTube chat. You all can go there. And I'll see you all very soon. Thank you again, Caleb, for the raid. I'm going to go get chilled. And be nice to Miss Fushi. She's a lovely friend of the channel. Bye-bye, Z!